Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. How's
Hi.
everyone doing? Wow. We have a lot to talk about today.
It's a very special day in this
Very special
universe.
day. Very special day. TTPD's B Day, 2-year-old B Day, and
2 years. 2 years of
of nothing but awesome.
just the best. The best.
Hello, Larrabee. Hello, Darren.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
I
TVAT.
love that the conversations get started before
Oh,
we even
me
get here.
too. Hi, Mike.
I think that's so great.
Hi, everybody. We're going to get your comments in a second. I'm so glad that you all are here and chatting before we got here.
Yes, people are coming ready to
Man,
talk. I
what
feel
a
like
day.
people are like collecting their thoughts from the week and they're excited. And I
Yeah.
love that so much.
And I mean, gosh, like I put up all of my Tortured Poets department stuff, like all the albums,
Nice.
just reflecting on this album. This album's such an incredible, it's just, it's so perfect.
It really is.
I will need this album for the rest of my life. Like need it. Like I will need it forever. And
we are lifelong members of the Tortured Poets department.
Without
lifelong.
question. I was in the Tortured Poets department before the album came out. I'm sure most of us were that loved this album. We were already there. I got out my Tortured department candle.
Nice.
I'm gonna light it for the birthday.
Nice.
We'll just do a little yay.
What does it smell like?
Well, now it's on fire, so I'm not gonna smell it because I'll catch on fire. That's how.
I didn't know if you knew what the
I can't remember honestly.
Notes are or whatever. Is it like fruity? Is it?
No, it's like I would
coffee
it's
tea.
Like woodsy. It's like woodsy, which makes sense to me.
That does make sense. It does make sense. Nice.
Yes.
I have been. I wanted to kind of get back in the mindset of when the album first came out.
Oh my God.
Where I just listened to it nonstop. Not on shuffle, just from track 1 to track 31.
Me too. I still do
over and over and over again for months. I mean, when I say this album had a chokehold on me, like, like chokehold. literally chokehold.
Absolutely. Me too. I still listen to it constantly. It's still my number one album that I listen to. I can't shake it. It's perfect in every way.
It's so good. And I still have this experience of, it's like I forget what songs are on there because there's so many. And I'll be like, oh no, I really love this song. And then I remember, oh no, this song is also there, and this song, and this song, and this song. Because there's so many amazing.
Hi, LP. He said he can't stay long. Hold on. So I just wanted to say hi. Sorry that you can't stay long. Okay, go on. Continue.
It's just jam-packed.
It's incredible.
With amazing tracks that it's like your brain can't process. Yeah. I could never pick a favorite ever on this album.
No.
Even if like
I can definitely pick a least favorite. Robin. Like Robin, I does not need to be there in my world.
True for most people. I think I like it a little bit better than most other people. If it was not on this album, I think I would like it a lot more. It just doesn't fit with the album.
It's wild. It's wild. I'll tell you what song needs way more respect in the world. Like, I know it gets a lot of respect, but it needs like more respect.
More? What's that?
Yeah. My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys is literally so exquisite. It's exquisite. That song is literally incredible. It needs more. It needs more love.
And I would say, I was thinking about this as I
look at Darren with the
he's like our research assistant.
I love it.
I love it so much.
Yeah, so look woodsy. I was right.
Woodsy. Good. I like that. Ink. I like this ink leather and old paper. Ink. That's very cool.
It's very poety, right?
Well, there you go.
It smells poety.
I was trying to think about like, and I'll ask you this too, like if there are songs that your opinion has changed on over the 2 years. Like maybe you felt like it was kind of mid and now you really love it, or the other way around. Because for me, I'll give you a second to think about it.
Yeah,
for me, it is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. It's not that I didn't. I always liked it, but it was sort of like a mid-ranking,
hard to agree
in my head.
Yeah,
that is such a good song.
It's a masterpiece.
I love it. But now it has applications for me in my life, and so therefore it means more to me. And it's so good. It's so good.
It's incredible. Like the weird thing about, so the thing about this album and my life timeline when it came out, I was in, dealing with like a lot of trauma. And so there wasn't really one song I didn't fully appreciate the depth of. I mean, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys had me weeping immediately. That closing bridge, outro, whatever. It's so, the pace of it, how it just ascends and then descends, and like, oh my God, left all the broken parts. He told me I'm better off, but I'm not. It's so excellent. I can't pick a favorite. The only thing that I would not remove, but the only one I don't care for is Robin.
Yeah.
And hit me on some kind of day, and it's fine. Like, it's no big deal. But like, I remember the total overwhelmedness I felt when this album came out, because like it's like, by the time you got through the first part of it, and then there's so much to absorb in this album that when it was the notification that was a double album, I was like, what? I mean, I listened to the whole thing immediately right away. But by the time I got to Robin, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm thinking right now. But I was like weeping in the whole thing. I mean, like, there are songs that took me out, in shambles.
Absolutely.
Oh, in shambles. And I love it. I love it. I love the whole thing. It still makes me cry. I love that.
Me too. So good.
It's excellent. It's pure excellence. Should have won every Grammy.
I agree. It is
every Grammy.
Shocking that it did not get anything, because what are we talking about?
What are we talking about? It's a felony. And here we go. We're going right into the court, because that is a felony.
Like a life sentence, really.
Oh, I know. Look, once I fix me, he's going to miss me. Oh, I know. I still can't even.
That, to me, is one of the saddest lines in the entire Tortured Poets.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That
song is insane.
It's so, first of all, it's not true, because that's I mean, he's gonna miss, like, I mean, we could
but
probably
all felt that way. I felt that
about just that line, because there's so much to unpack. But yes, we have felt that way.
Absolutely. We all have. Absolutely. And it's just so honest. It's just such an honest, and it's like, it's in that moment, like, that line to me makes me think of like when you're going through like an outrageous breakup, and you're like trying to pull yourself together and like calm down, like you're like spiraling into the depths of like heartbreak. And then you have like this like half second of like, well, wait a minute, all I have to do is fix me, and then he'll miss like, wait. You know what I mean? And then you just spiral back down again. And man, is that, it's rough. It's rough. So Long London is so underrated.
Love
So London
song. And the Black Dog.
Oh my God, the Black Dog.
Again, it's like you bring up one song, and then it's like I couldn't. They're like my children, where I could not pick a favorite.
No,
possibly both of those songs. The Black Dog, what a banger! The drums,
it's a banger. No, it's a supreme banger, and it is. Hold on, I need to change it. It's God, it's just great. Oh wait, did I just screw that up? Here we go. Sorry. The Black Dog I adore So Long London. I love this song just in everything about it. Like I love the church bells. I love the like funeral bells that you can hear in the background also. But I love her phrasing in So Long London. Her pauses that she takes in So Long London are so intentional and perfect. When she does that, because I've loved this place for, when she says for and then goes right into so long, like, oh my God. Knife to the soul.
It's one of my favorite things that she does when she has like a start of a sentence or a line and then like kind of merges it almost like a portmanteau almost kind of with the next line.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It changes the meaning just slightly.
Oh yeah.
It's genius. It really is.
No, it's absolutely genius. I do have like this, I love that Fortnite is the first song. Okay. I do love that.
So good.
But I will tell you that if My Boy Breaks His Favorite Toys was the first song on that album, it would be the greatest intro because the first line of that song is so exceptional. It's like, oh, here we go again. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so excellent. But I get why Fortnite is number one, the first song. I mean, I get it for sure.
And that line, it's just like, again, it's a place we've all been in where you're in a relationship or a friendship or whatever. And the same patterns kind of keep emerging no matter you tried to do things differently. You tried to fix me, right? You tried to do all these things. And it's, oh, here we go again. I know this. I know this place that we are at.
Oh, absolutely.
And
yeah.
And it's almost like throwing your hands up in the air and going, here we are. This is that we've arrived. We have arrived, right?
Absolutely.
To the
Without
first
question. We have arrived, and oh my God, what a ride Torture Poets Department will forever be. Like it still affects me equally now as it did 2 years ago. Maybe not as uncontrollably. Like Torture Poets Department like leveled my ass when it first came out. Like I was not prepared for like, how did it end? Oh, I could not even get through it. Like I had to like regroup. I have like parts of my reaction from that night. Ooh. I'm putting it in my Maddie thing.
Ooh, nice.
Because they're hilarious. Because I'm literally like hysterically crying. Like there is like I don't even know what's going on. But like, it's funny the shit that I just say randomly. It's just like you're trying to process it all, and it's just like it's just too much. It's just so incredible. Chloe Sam's Fear Marcus will always be my favorite song on the entire album, next to But Daddy I Love Him. But Daddy I Love Him is like I love this song to a level that it's in my DNA. Like it's so incredible for multiple reasons. But Chloe Sam Sophia Marcus LOML, I could not stop listening to. Remember, I was like, somebody help me. I can't stop listening to the song. I cannot. It's like on repeat constantly. Like it was like one of these like, Alexa, play LOML for the rest of my life. Thank you. You know what I mean? Fresh out the slammer.
You just Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Sorry.
It wasn't even playing the right song either. I don't know what
hilarious.
Song I didn't hear.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Yay.
Sorry, and my cat is like trying to knock my thing over. We're in chaos over here.
My God, I love this. Once I fix me, he's gonna miss me was worth thousands in therapy I never spent. Yes. The way me and my therapist have dissected this album in my life is unparalleled. Like, please.
Yeah.
Dana, awesome. Like this, Dana, I can't stop listening to it. It's gonna be very hard to make this not my favorite album of my whole lifetime. Period. Yeah. Like I don't know what could ever replace it. Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Reputation is up there too. But it's a different vibe. It's
it's a totally different vibe.
That's a mood call. Like,
it's a mood.
Am I in a torture poet mood, or am I in a rap mood? Or for me, like, am I in an Evermore mood? Because that's right there. That's my top three. Those are my beloveds.
Like Yeah, but like the weird thing about Tortured Poets for me is that it doesn't even matter what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
I can live, like it's so strange. Like I love Reputation. I love all of her albums, period. But like I love Reputation. I love Folklore. I love I love all of I love Midnights. I love the shit out of Midnights.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter what mood I'm in. I'm like going out, crying, weeping, fun times. Like I'll still choose Torture Poets Department over all. I don't even know why, but like it's just like it's just perfect. It's perfect. It's just perfect. And I think it's her magnum opus so far. So far to me, it's her magnum opus.
I absolutely agree. And we're gonna apparently we can do polls now on these.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some polls.
So I came up with a few that are like, and you have a couple.
I do.
But I think you have some like Mary, Kiss, or Unalive Me questions.
Yes, I do.
That. So because we want to just celebrate this album.
Totally.
This whole live stream. But there's other things going on as well. So I don't know if we want to do we want to switch back and forth to different things, or
you let us, how about the chat here, let me see if the poll will work. This would be a good poll question, right?
A good poll. Perfectly.
Let's see.
And Darren's saying, I like Lover more than most people. I also really love Lover. It is incredibly good. I think that what happens, and I do this too, is that people think of Lover and they think of You Need to Calm Down and Me, which are the weakest tracks.
Oh, yeah.
I think most people would agree with that. And forget sometimes that it also has The Archer, it has Daylight, it has Cornelia Street. You know, it's got all these
it's got
really amazing songs on it. And I do that too. I forget those songs are on there too. So but yeah, it's really, really good.
Or okay, so we do have, hold on. So I'm just gonna say, which one do you guys want? So option 1 is gonna be TTPD.
You have to say it in a high pitched voice like that. So well, and so we kind of have 3 different outline points to hit today, just in case anybody didn't see our posts about it. Obviously, Torture Poets Celebration, which we have already begun. We jumped right in. Kind of just current events, the week in Swiftie, talking about different things that have happened, Coachella, music, Olivia, Sabrina's Coachella, stuff like that. A lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff as always. And then also we want to do kind of an Ask Us Anything, because we haven't done that in quite a while. Oh, look at that. Look, it's the poll. That's so fun.
I did it. So you guys answer it and we'll see. The Archer is perfect. Oh my God, The Archer.
The Archer is absolute perfection. So we'll save the Ask Us Anything for the end, because that gives people time to think about questions. And that can be questions about song interpretation, song ratings, albums, or personal things. But obviously then we have the right to say that we're not going to answer things that feel too personal or whatever. But if there's anything, if you want to ask about anything we've got in our backgrounds, or anything we said
totally, just anything,
streams, or just anything, maybe you want to know what we do when we're not doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so whatever you guys want.
Yeah, so that'll be towards the end, and so people can think about what kind of things they might want to ask. And I just got lipstick all over my fingers.
That's fine.
Different lipstick than I usually wear, and it's not as stay onable.
Well, only one person's answer. Can you guys even answer the poll? I mean, I don't even know how you do what you do.
Oh, that's true. You may have to be on your phone to do it instead of.
Then just put it in the chats. It's either option 1, 2, 3. Did you read my trademark post from the beginning? Did you read my on Sparks? Yes, I have read it. And I also read your theory post, the 12-12, which I love.
Yes, that was a very good theory. I liked that a lot too. So yeah, we'll talk about trademark stuff. Oh, in chat, Darren is saying. Oh, so Darren, was it maybe before we came on and everybody was already kind of talking maybe maybe we didn't get it. I didn't see. I don't think any of those comments.
Hold on, let me go back.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. She says they have to look at the other pending trademark applications before looking at the life of the showgirl. So yeah, so I mean, she says that Taylor can challenge the suspension when the pending trademark is resolved. Okay, well, I thought that they said that she ran out of time. But listen,
I have a question. Who's the she? That's are we talking about the judge? Are we talking about a reporter? I just because I'm curious. I don't know who the she is. Darren, if you could clarify that, because if it's obviously if it's the judge, then that would be, or maybe Darren knows somebody in trademark law, which would not surprise you, or he like researched like the whole thing. And
I should call my trademark lawyer. What am I doing? I should call my trademark lawyer. Guys, it's been busy. All right, I'm gonna call my trademark lawyer and ask him. He'll answer. Perfect. So if you guys want to put in the comments on YouTube, like after this airs, if you have questions that you want me to ask my trademark lawyer, just put them in the comments and I will actually call him up and ask them.
Perfect.
Yay.
Right. So not these comments, but once it's posted.
Yeah, once it's posted, just so I have them forever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Look at these. Hold on. I have to show you. Can you see how cute these are?
Oh, wow.
I made them. Like they're the cards that came with the
Hey, oh, that's so cool.
Hold on. They're the cards that came with the collector's CD.
Yeah, I didn't get any. I do have the vinyls because I won them from the giveaway card, but I don't. That was like when Torture Poets came out. That was like the last thing that came out before I got like really like into like Torture Poets is kind of what sucked me in, and Eras Tour into being more involved in the fandom and being more involved in like what was happening just on a day-to-day basis as opposed to just sort of like headlines. So
I don't know how to remove this poll. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
there we go. I figured it out. Because I like our comments up, and I don't know if everyone can answer the polls, so we might just have to.
It's not fun if people can't answer.
Sure. It's frustrating. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight into Coachella because
we got 1 or 2 votes for Coachella. So let's do it. Plus, I know that you're really excited to discuss it, as am I.
I thought it was so good. Like Sabrina was excellent. I'm obsessed that Madonna came out. Like when I tell you that I like literally Taylor sent me a thing. She's like, Madonna was Sabrina's special guest. And I like couldn't believe it. And I'm like, this is gonna be so absolutely iconic. And it was. And coming out the Vogue black and white, just like Madonna's old video. Oh my God, I loved it. I loved that she threw in some astrology. I thought that was like, Madonna. I know. It was like nice. I loved it. I think Sabrina absolutely killed Coachella. Like her set design was incredible. Her voice sounded immaculate. Her energy, her whole everything about it. I loved her performance. I know that she had controversy. Okay. I know that she had a little thing, but we're like, I think that it's just,
I think it's blown out of the water now. I think
blown out of the water and like, whatever. Yeah. Like, and we're not going to recap it because it's, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it was like small. I feel like, I don't know what was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think she was maybe trying to make a joke and didn't land. It didn't, sometimes when you're just working really hard to be funny and you don't do it. It wasn't, it wasn't funny. It was
not funny. I will say that it was not funny, but she crushed her performance fully. Absolutely. Madonna was amazing.
Absolutely.
I love
performances. Both weekends were
exceptional.
I mean, basically like arena tours. I mean, the amount of thought, the amount of
it was excellent. Set design,
engagement, set design, costumes.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That were put into it. overwhelming. The thought process of having Susan Sarandon.
Oh, I know.
In the first show, and then Gina Davis, and that was like, we thought that was because the one video, I can't even remember which one, is basically a Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? So we all thought that that's why. And then she pulls out Gina Davis the next. So then we have the Thelma and Louise, and I hope that means she's going to have like a Thelma and Louise video, maybe. But then
I think she just has such a Thelma and Louise vibe, just in
she
general.
does. It would be so perfect.
I love it. I love it.
But then, not knowing that Gina Davis was basically an Easter egg for the fact that Madonna is going to come out, because they obviously were in a league of their own together.
And
it was just like this pop culture merging of perfect. It was
amazing. I love Madonna. She like was a huge part of my life growing up. She's just a legend. I mean, like, she's just such a legend, and such a legend for so many reasons. But for women, like, she broke down so many roadblocks and barriers, and like did so many things that were like so controversial at the time, which would be like things that don't even make a like blip on the radar today, but like, things that probably still would. I mean, Madonna's like exceptional in her ability to create a controversy and be completely like outrageous, but I love that about her. She's like, I'm doing it anyway. And I applaud that. I salute it. I love it. She's great. She looked great. She kicked ass. She was wearing her outfit from 20 years ago.
I can't wear something I wore 20 years ago.
I wore my prom dress to the Eras tour.
You did. And you cannot underestimate the contributions. Her influence is everywhere, in not just pop singer females, but pop girlies, but the pop boys as well. It's
fashion, dance, so many things.
The reinvention from
totally
video to video, song, album to album.
Yeah. Like she was the first person in my world, not in history, but she was the first person in my world that had eras. You know what I mean? Yeah. Period. Like full stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
it was the most like distinct, I think, of you being able to see a picture of Madonna in a certain outfit and instantly know that's from this era out. We didn't say era then. We said, that's from True Blue. That's from, all the different
Ray of Light is really
because her look was so different.
Totally. And she crushed them all. Like, she never missed. Mm-hmm. Never. Mm-hmm. Madonna is like a legend. I love her. All right. So anything else from Coachella? That's really what I went.
Olivia was at Coachella.
Olivia. I am obsessed with Drop Dead. Obsessed. I think it's absolutely perfect. I love every part of it. I have been listening to it so much. I love that she has the line "Just Like Heaven," and she throws in the guitars from the Cure's version. That was Cure cool. Song "Just Like Heaven." I love it. I love everything about it. I think it's absolutely, it's incredible, and it's her season for the Grammys. She's gonna crush it. I already know it. I can already feel it. It's so good that I love the video. I know that you don't really love it, but like I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I think that she's gonna annihilate the Grammys when I just have the feeling. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I really like the song. I think yes, like you said, I don't like the video. I don't like this whole baby doll aesthetic of this era. Great year in Versailles. I felt like, unfortunately, I just didn't think that the being in Versailles, like, I didn't feel like it was being used. Like, she could have done that in any mansion, really. I just wish she had done more. But that's just personal preference.
I love that.
I heard her perform the song at Coachella. I liked the song the first time I heard it. I liked it more. So that being able to separate the visual from it helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's going to be a song. I've not listened to it on repeat. I've not added it to my like songs.
I
And
love
maybe
it.
I'm just waiting until the album comes out and then maybe I'll listen to it to more. Right now, it's not ringing to me. Maybe it's just not hitting me in my life where I am as this is a song that I'm going to listen to over and over and over again.
Oh, I
But I'm
love
excited
it.
for the album. I'm really excited
Yeah.
for the album.
Here's why I love it. I love it because I think it perfectly captures it's so dreamy. And it has like this undercurrent of like anticipation when you're first in love, and it has this like just this undercurrent of like things are about to like explode, you know what I mean? And I love that out of control feeling of like when you first fall in love. I think it's so wonderful. And this song sounds like that feels. I love the chorus. I love everything about it. And I love that she put Versailles in it. I think it's just a fun thing to sing, like the word Versailles.
Mm-hmm.
But also like I love that she like her outfit in this doesn't bother me because to me it's very Parisian and it's very like this is like a dreamscape, and I think that it's just awesome like running through Versailles like just wildly in love and out of control like in like a fever dream is excellent. Like I love it. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I relate to the feelings of this song. And
well, I mean, that's probably the disconnect for me is that like I've not felt that way ever. So I can't that doesn't bring that up for me. And so yeah. I just in terms of the outfit, I also don't feel like it's like super flattering for her body type, and that's distracting to me. That's a me issue. I'm not criticizing her body or anything like that. I felt the outfit was very distracting. But again, that's a me issue. And I recognize that that's a me issue.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like, I feel like it's like she's just in a daydream. You're like in a fever dream of being in love. And I love it. And I think that's just, to me, that's what it sounds like. The beat switches, the tempo change at the end. Like, it's like something big's about to happen. Something like, you know, like now we're finally like together and like, you know, God only knows what's going to happen next. And, I don't know. To me, I love it. It's very Sofia Coppola, which again, Marie Antoinette, the Virgin Suicides. I think that's a lot of her imagery is coming from that place, which I just love. I love the weird like Dreamcast like filter on the video. I love it. I'm celebrating. Like I love it. I've listened to it like a million times. I like literally like have listened to this song so much. I think it's wonderful. And I am such a huge fan of The Cure that
me too.
When she said the Just Like Heaven part, I was like, yes, there's to you, Robert Smith. But then when I heard the nod to them via the guitar, I was like, oh yeah, yes. I love it. I love it. Madonna is the ultimate show woman. There's no one that can beat her in show woman capability. I don't think. Like seriously. Like I was telling Taylor, like the first time I saw Madonna in concert, I literally fainted. I like fainted at her presence. Like it was so overwhelming to me. But like she came out like the first images of her, not the video, because her like visuals were so incredible. Oh my God. But she came out to Vogue, but she was like, it was like the height of her like crazy yoga phase where she was like on her head and like doing these insane poses to the beat of Vogue. And it was just like, what is she like? How is she doing this? Like, she's just so awesome. There will never be another Madonna. I love her. Love her. Love.
Agree.
Does she sing differently in the album? I find she uses baby voice a lot in other songs and it annoys me. Her songs are good though. I don't pick up baby voice in this song at all.
Right.
At
I mean,
all.
we only have this one song. The album doesn't come out until June. So
And I
we
love
don't
it.
really know what it's going to be. It's interesting. Before I watched her Coachella performance, which wasn't, it was a guest. She guested with, as Dana is saying, with Addison Rae, and they are friends. So it was really cute because they clearly were having a blast. But before I watched that, I heard a lot of people saying that Olivia's voice did not sound good at Coachella.
Oh.
And I watched it and I was like, no, her voice sounds fantastic. At the beginning, it was maybe a little rough on like maybe 2 or 3 notes, but she hasn't performed live in a while. Or, you're in a new venue, whatever. It's just wild to me that people would say that when I think she sounded amazing.
And it might have to do with like what recordings people are watching. Like, are they listening? Are they like watching the actual ones from Coachella? Are they watching?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because the sound is going to be completely different. Somebody like a video, somebody recorded in the audio.
They were there.
Yeah,
true.
But yeah,
I struggled with the sound with when I watched Coachella live streams. I'm curious if anybody else did, because Holly, I know you didn't, and I don't know if it was like my my Wi-Fi speed or whatever. But no matter what I did, there was a slight delay between the sound and the picture, and it was very frustrating. And like when I watched Somber, I didn't watch Somber this weekend, but I did watch his performance last weekend. It was separate enough that I couldn't even like watch. Like I had to be doing other things and listening. So like when you texted me and you were like the one with the ballerinas was great, I was like, ballerinas, I didn't even see ballerinas. When I watched Sabrina Friday night, it wasn't as bad. So thankfully, because then I was able to open more. But I tried a lot of different things. It may just be me. I don't know. But yeah, I was surprised because obviously like it's Coachella. They've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
They've been doing the live streams for a long time. So that's why I think probably it was me, and maybe I just don't have the fastest speed, or something. But
yeah, and like weird stuff can happen. I mean, who knows? Like when they send it to whoever your like service provider, your internet service provider, there can be a delay that way. You know what I mean? And I mean, audio waves are just different than video waves, but like who knows? But Sabrina sounded great. I didn't see anybody have like an absolute shit show performance.
No, I mean, Justin Bieber brought we had like 5 guests or something last night. I did not see it. It was very late here, so I did not stay up to watch it, but I've seen some recaps, and I was never into Justin Bieber.
Right.
Not my thing. No problem. I know a lot of people love him. And I want the best for him. But I found it very interesting that obviously he got a lot of flack for the performance last week. That it is very interesting to watch his performance, compare it to Sabrina's performance, knowing that Justin was the highest paid Coachella performer ever and did not seemingly even have a set list, or he literally just like, all right, I'm going to show up and do what I want to do, which in theory, I don't have a problem with that. But then when you compare it, like, could a female artist ever get away with doing that? Like, I don't even think Taylor Swift could get away with showing up in seemingly street clothes, who knows, not having a set list, or not, I mean, not that Taylor would know exactly what she was doing, because that's just like, she's a planner. Sit on a laptop, pull up YouTube videos of herself when she was young, and again, not knowing what song you're going to do, so literally pulling up in real time, oh, I guess I'll do this song. I think, again, I did not watch his performance. I think he actually stopped in the middle of one song because like he wasn't feeling it and changed to another. Like that, you can take that and say, well, maybe he's saying something about the music industry, and that's a conversation we can have. But I think the bigger thing is when you look at that and you compare it to I mean, Sabrina alone, let alone the other artists like Carol G and all those kinds of things. Sabrina alone, that was months. That was, I can't imagine the amount of money that went into it. The choreography, the script,
costumes, like
the
it was insane.
storyline.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was incredible. It was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe it's a commentary on the music industry. It probably is. I mean, it kind of is. You know what I mean? But either way, like
the last night, then he pulls out all these guests. I just want to know, was that planned, or was there a little bit of backlash from last weekend? He goes, "Oh shit, let me call out my friends and make this a little bit more." You know,
we need to fix this debacle. Yeah, who knows? God only knows. Who knows? But props to everyone who got the opportunity to perform at Coachella. Excellent artists. Addison Rae kicks ass. Like there was so many.
Was amazing. Somber was amazing.
Somber was great. Like everyone, everyone was awesome. Like I did not see a performance. I'm like, well, you know what I mean? It was great. And Coachella, awesome. Just super, super, super good. And yeah, I mean, so much talent right now. I saw
seeing the Cure live, that would be an experience.
I saw them live.
Okay.
I literally was for years completely obsessed with Robert Smith. And I have like a bunch of the Cure lyric books that I deeply love.
Cool.
But like their album Disintegration is so excellent. It's so excellent. And
Wish is my favorite.
Wish is great also.
True.
Absolutely. Wish is incredible also. Yeah. Like they're all the Cure just in general is he's one of my absolute favorite musicians, one of my favorite lyricists. Pictures of You is so great, but my favorite Cure song of all time is called Untitled, and it is it's really short. It's so good. It's excellent. Okay. So yay, good for you for seeing the Cure.
Yay.
Amazing.
We're always going to support live music.
Absolutely.
Even though I don't go to nearly or have not historically gone. I wish I had the live music history that you have, Holly.
My live music history is like insane.
It is.
No, it's crazy.
I'm very jealous of that. And it was again, sort of like with Taylor, like I had my own mental blocks of feeling like it wasn't attainable, like because I would have to go by myself or the travel, the arrangements and stuff like that, because I've just always not had people close to me to do things with.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit of a regret. So I want to, it's something, my life is not over. So hopefully I'll be able to make up for that a little bit. But.
Yeah, you will. You just have to start doing it. And the thing is that, it's always like you have to give up something to like, I was on a mission for like a long time. Like I'm going to see like every band that I've ever wanted to see. You know what I mean? Like, and I just started that like really young because it was always like music's always been like one of my most important things in my life.
Yeah.
And, so there's like, it's a choice. Like, no, I'm not doing
that.
It is
a choice.
Going to like 600, you know what I mean? So like other people have other experiences that I've never got to do because I chose to do other shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I'm going to Vegas on Thursday for the Sick New World Festival, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to rage out. I'm going to absolutely go crazy. I think I just skipped this. Taylor would never not be prepared to do anything. No kidding.
Absolutely.
No kidding.
Like even when she performed at Tight End University last year, and like she had been drinking, and she was still able to like tell the band like, here's the chord progression and all that kind of stuff. So that's just how her brain works. And I'm sorry, I have a hair. I know it's just I think I got it.
The music festival I went to had 60 alternative bands. That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Festivals are so awesome. I attended Coachella. Coachella. Both weekends at Home Music Festival. It's still it's awesome. Like I loved watching it on YouTube. Like it's just the experience. I love watching musicians play music, and it doesn't even matter the musician, to be honest with you. Like I love being around live music. It's like my all-time favorite thing.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever turn down, unless it was, like Chris Brown or, somebody who I really like had a moral objection to, but it was just like, oh, I'm not familiar with their music or whatever. And I would totally vibe with it, but I would not want to camp or all that. Like when I listen to the stories from Coachella, that sounds like hell. Personally, for me, I'm not a camper. So Coachella is perfect for me. Would I like the experience of going to those concerts and then being able to go to like a place with, a shower and a bed and food and all those kind of things? Sure. But this is not thing.
I haven't been to Coachella, but I went to Burning Man 3 times, and let me tell you about how, like, I'm not a camper either. So, like the first time, and this was like a long time ago, like literally like a very long time ago. But wow, was it an experience?
I bet.
Stories.
But you met some very interesting, fun, different people and
wild, like incredible artists. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. But was it out of my element fully to be just like camping out in a desert where you had to barter things because there's no money? Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was 100% wild. Was it exceptional fun? Absolutely. Absolutely. But would I go camping like in the woods in the week for a weekend with no music involved? No. Like there has to be some sort of music that's going on to get me to to get me to
that's
camp.
your little carrot on the sticks to get you there.
100%. Gotcha. All right. So we've gone through Coachella. We've gone through Olivia's amazingness. We've gone through Madonna. Oh, wait, hold on. One more thing about Madonna. Did you see her like casually toss her sunglasses into the crowd?
I did see that.
I caught them. My life. Oh my gosh. I would have been
I wasn't sure it was to a
guard.
There could have been like a guard because it seemed like she was very specifically or carefully, I should say, it didn't feel like a toss. It felt like a handing. So I wonder if that is to like a security guard or somebody who, that will get them back to her. I'm glad she took them off. I'm not a fan of like the colored sunglasses. I don't know why. It just kind of, I feel like I can't see your face.
I know, but I loved them when she wore them during the Confessions of a Dance on the Dance Floor album.
And I understand, like you're in the desert, the sun, the lights and everything. I totally get why you wear them. Although, who was it? I think it was Samba, right? He wore like leather and like.
Oh my God, no kidding. I'm like, how is this guy not sweating? Yeah. This is another thing. How is Sabrina not one bead of sweat? Like, does anyone else know this besides me? Because I'm like, why is she not
that too
sweaty at all? Like, it's amazing to me the stamina that these performers have that they don't even like. It's so much control in their body and like so much. It's so much incredible stamina. It's wild.
I wonder if there's some like. I mean, I know like if you have like hyper sweating issues, like Botox can help with that. So I wonder if there's, I'm not saying any of these people have Botox or use, but I'm not, not saying that at all. But I wonder if there's some sort of it's when you have the money, maybe there's like special makeup or there's
definitely stage makeup for sure that like,
for sure, but it's usually thicker, right? Like it's going to make you sweat more, I would think. Like maybe you wouldn't see it on your face, but like the hair you would see.
That's what I'm saying. Like her hair had no sweat in it. I'm fascinated by that. I just kept thinking like, how does she like not even like no sweat in the hair? I all of this running around.
Exactly.
It's wild.
Especially because like she's got stockings on. I'm sure she wears the double layer.
And she's dancing her ass off, and the stage lights are so bright. They're so hot. I don't know. It's a marvel. I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe there's special medicine they take or something that like shuts down.
I don't know what's going on.
That would be healthy. So I don't know. It's a mystery.
Yes, that baby voice does annoy you, even when Britney did it in her first 2 or 3 albums. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not a fan of a baby voice. Like, no, that's, I think we can all collectively agree that baby voicing is not great.
I think I
can't think of a time where that's ever been like love that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Although a breathy voice can work.
A breathy voice is incredible.
The song and the situation. Like, I'll take a breathy voice. That's
absolutely.
So those different than like
a baby voice is like.
Yeah, Ariana would pull that like the. Yeah.
Yes.
I think she's much. I am liking a lot of her songs lately. So
good. She has another one with an absolutely ridiculous voice.
Mm-hmm.
Tate McRae's baby voice is the worst. I wish I could talk to her and say, yeah, it is not cute. It's not cute. Baby voice is just not cute. That's the thing. It's awkward. Do you know what I mean? It to me, it throws up like inside my head a big ass red flag. Like it just goes like red flag. You know what I mean? I don't know. And maybe that's my own problem. But like,
there is part of me that it's like, who is this? Again, like I was talking about with Sabrina's video. Like, who is this for? Who's going to be who is this appealing to? Because like a lot of, we'll end it there, but yeah.
No, I understand. Absolutely. The difference though, I think that like there's a total difference in like Sabrina's video and Olivia's. Like to me, Olivia's is like a total different world.
Absolutely. 100% difference. I was saying the baby voice and the
it's the Lolita.
It's like for a male. Yeah, it's very male. Like not even male centered. Like trying to appeal.
We're talking about house tour, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Or are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I was not talking about Olivia's video at all. No, just
Yeah. It's wild, but and very different. Very different for sure. Sabrina's. I don't
exactly. Creepy men. That's
creepy men.
And I don't know that we really got into the Sabrina house tour video. I don't think
we did, but it's just,
I hated it.
As Madonna would say, it's reductive. Do you remember when she said that?
Yeah,
reductive.
It just. Again, who is this for? Who is your target audience?
Yeah. And
I don't know any women that act like that when they're alone with their friends, unless they are in Korn videos, right? Like it's not
Korn the band. Oh, you're meant with the P. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not Korn the band. No,
I'm like, I love Korn.
It's not. It's like trying to create this or continue this narrative.
Yeah.
When women are together, they're very smexy. They are dressed a certain way. They act in this way that men would want to like be voyeurs of.
Yeah. No. And it's again, let's just quote Madonna. It's reductive. It's just not good for like doesn't mean it's kind of tone deaf for the moment. You know what I mean? A little bit. We don't it's also the metaphor doesn't carry over. That's the part that I have like a hard time with. Like the metaphor from the song doesn't carry over the video. I'm like, I don't but that's just me. I mean, whatever. I again love the Olivia Rodrigo one. If I could wear my pajamas and run around in Versailles with no one around, like screaming and like being like over the top, I'd do it in less than 1 second. Like,
I mean, absolutely. I would too. I just wouldn't wear those pajamas.
Yeah, I kind of like that though. I don't know. There's something about it that I like. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I do. It's just Parisian and like Marie Antoinette, like and Sophia Coppola. I don't know. I like it. It's a dreamscape. I like it. But whatever. Whatever. So what did we go to now? Back to TTPD?
Yes, let's go back to TTPD.
The magnum opus of our lives.
Yes. Do you want to do Marry, Kiss, or Unalive Me?
Yes. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I want you all to put in the comments, like, just say what song you'd marry, what song you'd kill, and what song you'd kiss on this album.
Thank you for saying the K word when I've been trying so hard not to say it.
Yeah.
I know, but I just don't want our video to get suppressed.
I know. I don't. I think you can say that. Maybe you can't.
Maybe you can say it like once or twice. I think maybe there's like it depends on
how often you say man. I have to make all these post-its of the shit that I can't say, and then
it's very frustrating because I hate censorship, and then it's like I have to participate in it to an extent, and
it's annoying.
frustrating. Okay, so a song that we would marry, a song that we would kiss or bang, and a song that we would be forever done with.
Okay, so obviously Robin, I will just knock that right on out.
Okay.
I would absolutely marry in 1 second Chloe Sam Sophia Marcus. And I would kiss my boy Breaks His Favorite Toys.
Okay.
But we could play this like 75 times though, because like,
right.
Like the list would be so big. Yeah. Like maybe we should pick like the 5 that you'd marry. No, I don't know. Cause it's difficult. I mean, come
on. Okay. I agree. Robin would go, would be unalived. Yeah. I think I would marry Peter.
Oh, Peter. Peter's so excellent.
Yeah. There's not a day, there's not an hour, there's not a second in the day that I don't want to listen to Peter.
Oh yeah. Hard agree.
The kiss one is hard. I'm literally just like going through the track list in my head.
There's so many, so
because there's so many songs that I love so passionately.
I mean, but I would also marry.
But then it's like,
yeah, I would marry the shit out of Guilty as Sin.
I would marry the shit out of Guilty as Sin. Fresh Out the Slammer.
My boy. I mean, but Daddy, I love him. Down Bad.
Fortnite.
LOML. LOML.
The Prophecy.
Oh, The Prophecy. I'm gonna get you back.
I think I would kiss. I'm gonna say for kiss. I'm gonna say The Black Dog.
Ooh, nice.
That's a song you would want to make out with, but maybe not live with that song all the time. Only because it's so like it goes so hard that maybe I just need bouts of it.
But wait, we didn't even say The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, did we?
Oh
See,
no.
Now we're in a conundrum because there's too much excellence on this album.
Well, can we create a category of march to? We would march to.
We will march to.
Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
Yes.
Yeah, that. Oh God, it really does feel in a class of its own at times, and it was incredible as it was. But then
oh my God,
for just elevated it to love. Down Bad. We forgot Down Bad.
Oh no, I said Down Bad.
Oh, I said Down Bad. Ooh, bad.
I'm speaking for both of us.
Okay. Thank you.
For the fill-in ones, you know what I mean? But yeah. Who's your kiss one?
I guess I'll stick with Black Dog, but
I like that.
Or So Long London.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's too hard, Holly. You asked hard.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, but actually the title track, The Torture Pose Department, is one of my absolute favorites on this entire album.
Me too. I
love it.
Not get nearly enough love, and it
doesn't, and it's exceptional.
Exceptional.
God, I love it.
So good.
Oh my God, I love it so much. Okay, does anyone remember the absolute shock they were in when they heard like the part of The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, like the crescendo part, like the first second they heard it? I literally had to lay down. I didn't even know what was happening because again, we had gone through so much already on this album, so much already.
Right.
We
were already down bad.
We were. I mean, I had to literally lay down because I'm like, is she about to like bust into like a Radiohead like guitar? Like what is happening right now? And then when she started, I was like, well, straight to the floor. I am straight leveled onto the floor. And as it kept going and going and going, and I'm like, I was like holding on to like my coffee table, like.
Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? I mean, that is a line. And then that line on its own. And then did you sleep with a pew pew under my under our bed. It's just like,
and the way she sells book,
whoa!
the way that she says book, were you writing a book or were you in our next spot? I mean, like, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In 50 years, will this all be declassified? You're not gonna have to wait 50 years. I'm declassifying it when my Maddie thing is done.
But,
So.
and then I'll forget you, but I'll never forget. You are what you did. I will forget you, but I will never forgive you. Yes, girl, salt the earth.
Salt it. Nothing but salt. Like, that line is so exquisite to me. That the ending of that song is so excellent, because when she says that, you know, like, you're high, you hid in plain sight, right? Is that the line of it? And then it goes into,
but you are what you did.
But you are what you did. So she's saying, like, you're a ghost, and that's why I don't see you.
You're a ghost.
You're a ghost, and that's why I don't see you.
And you can slip through bars.
What you did. So he ghosted, and then he became a ghost to her. Like, so it's like, it's such an excellent word play right there. That's so exquisite that I remember. I was doing a Zoom call with Ali Sheehan when this came out, and I was so mesmerized by that part of that song. Like, it stuck with me, like, so deeply. And I was like, oh my God, it's because it's the act of ghosting turned him into the noun of a ghost self. So good. So good. Oh my God, excellence.
Oh, Darren, good. Thank you for giving us your answers.
Mary, I look in people's windows. Excellent choice. Kiss. But Daddy, I love him. Kill. The Alchemy. Woo!
So we don't have to fight out who it's about. Yes. Yes.
But we shouldn't fight about it.
Well, disagree.
Yeah. I mean,
okay. I get it. But
But I Look in People's Windows is literally one of the best songs that she has ever written. And
can we talk about that song for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah, happy to. I would say, of all the songs on the Tortured Poets, that is the song that I still don't have a firm grasp on what I think that song is about. I have lots of theories, lots and lots of theories. But I can't sit with one and say, yes, I firmly believe that's what this song is about. It is, to me, it's a great song. I love the song. It's confounding because I feel like, why is she saying the north, south? Why is she saying that 6 times? What am I missing? What do you think that song is about? Because like I said, I have several theories.
Okay. I do an entire chapter almost on this song. Like, not as chapter, but I talk about it in depth because this is a really, really good song that blends I'll just tell you that I mean, the insanity of Tortured Poets Department and the way she wrote it. And this is what is truly exceptional about this album, is that almost the entire thing can be a double entendre for something else. The entire album. And it is so wild to me that it's like so specifically some things, but depending on who is listening to it and why you're listening to it, it morphs into something different. So like when I would listen to it just as Holly, you know what I mean? Just as me for therapy in my life.
Yeah.
It has a completely different storyline and meaning, the entirety of it. And then when I listen to it for other reasons, to like in putting together my Smoke and Mirrors video about the decade of Maddie and Taylor, it becomes something like it's clearly something different. So this album to me, it's like the first album where the entire thing is as on point and as ambiguous as you want it to be at the same time. It's weird. It's like weird that she could do this.
Yeah.
But what is, like, I mean, I think the big picture of of I Look in People's Windows is about like lurking and keeping up with people's social media, like looking through people's lives through the pictures that they show you.
Mm-hmm.
The other part of it, I'm not want to talk about because I think it's in my video and it's so good. And
That's fine. That's fine.
Follow up.
Can I tell you my kind of 2 theories that I play with every time I listen to it?
Sure.
The first one is, and I have to admit, this isn't my theory. I saw somebody talking about this on social media and I really liked it. That it is sort of the flip side of Peter. That it's Peter looking through the windows after Wendy has turned out the lights and not being able to participate in her life. And so he's always looking through windows, looking for her, I think that's a really interesting idea.
Very interesting. That's very interesting. It's very interesting for sure. Without question. Super interesting. And I love that. I absolutely love it. That's not what's in my video. So
that's fine. The other one, and this is fully from me, and this again comes from the fact that she says, the North and South like 6 times. It could be about her first 6 albums. She died the tiniest death because it's taken away from her. So, sold in the way that it was, which we all know the story. And then she's looking at old music videos, looking at old pictures, remembering, looking at other people listening to the songs that mean so much to her, and like going through the re-recording process. I feel like it could, again, everything with Taylor has more than one meaning.
Yeah, but yeah. Like, and here's the other thing. Like that song, like I agree with what you're saying, because this is a song that is all about reflecting, and it's also about what could have been, what has been, what could be in the future. What am I seeing now? Like, what if, like the anxiety, like what if I do see you out on the street? What happens if like, what if I do look through this little window of social media or like wherever it is, and your face catches mine again? Like what's going to happen? What then? It's anxiety and what ifs and reflecting. It's so beautiful. It's written in such an absolutely exquisite way. I love I wish it was way longer instead of the shortest on the album. I wish it was the longest. I love it. I love everything about it. God, I love it.
It does remind me of the Alanis song Flinch.
I don't know if I
I think it's on Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie. Because now I have I Look in People's Windows in my head. I can't go there. But the storyline is basically like, what if I saw you? And then she gets a call or a text or something from her brother saying like, they're in the same place. And it's like, I was in my car. Like, I never saw this person. I need to listen to the song again. It's so, so good. But it's sort of the same. Like, I could not bring myself to... I spent all this time wondering what it would be like if I saw you again. You meant so much to me, but then when I was kind of faced with the possibility, I was out of there. I could not deal with then knowing what it would be like.
Exactly. Absolutely. It's like all of this. She says it in the song. I'm addicted to the if only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I'm afflicted by the if only. Like it's like this thing that.
Regret is the most
terrible
world.
It's not even like, it's like this longing. It's like she's like just the not knowing, just the wondering, what if one thing could be different, would everything be different today? You know what I mean? It's just the same question in a really different way. And it's so expertly done. And, I'll tell you, man.
That's true. It is a really good sister song to the one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It is 100%, which is obviously all hooked to Maddie. So I will just be perfectly honest with you guys. There were times like writing this thing that I'm doing that I have just broken down in absolute crying because the story is actually so beautiful. It really is. And it is, I mean, that's all, I mean, it gets me emotional. Hi, Sarah. Okay, I look at people's windows. Theory of mine is that she's looking at the what ifs. What if I was married like that couple? What if yeah, absolutely. It is totally a what if, what could be, what happens if I see you again? All of the things, all of the things.
I think it's the repetition of the words that really throws me and makes me think there's something else. That is the I don't say obvious because obviously that demeans like people's interpretations. That is the first layer of interpretation of that song. I feel like there's another, as with Taylor songs often are, there's like another little something underneath it that repetition is supposed to like bring up.
Well, I think like,
but I can be wrong.
To me, this song, like, and a lot of songs on this album in particular, the repetition, I recognize the repetition from my own anxiety attacks where
interesting.
Where questions just, when I'm like having a panic attack, because I suffer from like an anxiety disorder.
Same too.
So like the questions get stuck on a loop and they just keep going and going and going. And it's over and over and over and over.
Yep.
And it's the same questions. And a lot of that to me, she really captured on the Tortured Poets Department, the repetition of like no answer, because it's like, there is no, you can't really, do you know what I mean? Like there is no answer for it. You know, we don't know what we don't know. And it completely, to me, sounds like anxiety feels when you're having a panic attack. It's like,
that's a really good point.
You know? And I think that's,
oh my God. We forgot to discuss the Spotify clips.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not done. It's only 7:30.
No. I know, but in my mind, we were going to discuss them when we discussed all the other like Coachella stuff.
Okay, we can go right on back into that.
That's I forgot, and then it just brought it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. No panic. We'll just go right on back to it. No panic. There's no panic here. How many times writing Smoke and Mirrors did you have to adjust your timeline?
Well, yeah, because you've been writing it for how long?
Adjust my timeline in the story, or just my timeline in when I can finally finish it. I'll tell you that I had to physically tell myself, and I like called Taylor and told her this. Like I'm cutting it off right now. Like I have to. I can't look for anything else. I can't put like, because I could literally, and anyone could be doing this forever. It's so crazy that I'm like, okay, so like, but the timeline of the story, I switched 3 times. I have switched the timeline 3 times. And, because here's the other thing. Like I'm impulsive and I am like, I'm going to decode a decade, which is 10 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Of the Taylor Swift world. Like we do like 7-hour shows week by week on her world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, you know.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, Holly, a decade's a really long time to, you know what I mean? Like, so again,
it wasn't a quiet decade either.
It was not a quiet decade by any stretch of the imagination. So it's like, the other thing is like, why must I be so thorough? Like, could I just slap up a PowerPoint? Wish I could. Wish I had it in me. Honestly, there are times I'm just like, wish I could just post some shit up and be totally cool with it.
Yeah.
But like, I can't. Like, I can't.
Yeah, you would be able to live with yourself.
I can't. I physically can't even do it. So, the timeline switched 3 times. It's a full decade. But you'll see when you'll see, because here's the thing. Like I went into it, expecting it to be the story that I already like had in my head from being a 1975 fan and a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And what I found was some other things on top of the Maddie thing that are so absolutely interesting to me that I've put them in there also, because it's just so interesting. And I cannot wait to show you this one thing. Like, I made this one thing that I cannot wait to show you.
You're such a tease. I can't wait to see it.
No, I'm serious. Like, you're gonna be like,
else feels that way too.
You're gonna be like, Holly, what is going on?
I'm real tempted to like get a big bucket of popcorn for when I finally watch it, but I might choke on it. I don't know. I do want to go back for a second when you said there were times that you like cried making it.
Oh my God. Uncontrollably.
I thought about this. It was yesterday, I think. I have no idea who it was. I did not engage with the post because I no longer engage with posts about who songs are about because people don't deal with it well. But it was like basically not even it was like it was Dancing with Our Hands Tied, and it would like pull out a lyric and then show like a picture from that time, and it was all Taylor and Joe, as if the song was about Taylor and Joe, which we do not think that, right? Like, that's a bad song. And here's the thing, the way that it was sort of written, this it was like a short or something. It wasn't even it wasn't somebody talking, but the idea behind it was like there was this great love story. And my first question was, do people think that she was like cheating with Joe when she was with Tom? I don't understand how anybody thinks that song is about Joe, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, I mean, it could technically, I get why people think that. I truly get why people think that. Yeah, I don't think it's correct, but I get why people think that.
Well, okay, here's my greater point is that there are so many people who will look at the Taylor and Joe of it all, and I see them lifting it up as this great romantic story. And I feel like the Taylor and Maddie story, which to me is so much more romantic, it's like, it's right there. It's right there. That is a song, or that is a story that you could make a movie out of. You could write a series of books about.
I think I'm going to turn mine into a book, actually. Like, I'm actually turning
that would be amazing.
This is currently 400 pages long right now. 400 pages long.
That is much longer.
I'm not joking. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's 400 pages long. So,
and I just feel like I guess I don't, maybe because I never like really bought into the Joe and Taylor relationship ever, but I guess I don't because again, we've talked about this before. When you listen to the songs, I don't understand what it is about that relationship that people are connecting to.
Okay, hold on.
That's a personal thing.
Okay, but hold on. We have to be honest though, because first of all, the Maddie and in real time, the Maddie,
we didn't know. Totally,
no one.
Totally get that.
But so that's years and years and years of there only being a reference point of this is about Joe, because that is who she was with. Yeah. It was who she said that she loved. And there was absolutely no mention of this other person, period. Like,
yeah, but we know now. That's the thing.
Yeah, but what's
people don't really?
Well, but some people, it's weird because I think what happened is that a lot of people, they get like the songs that they're attached to a lot are songs that they really have this image of what it's about. And honestly, again, my whole video is speculation. Do you know what I mean? But it's like monstrous amounts of research that I'm pretty sure it's 100%. Like I'd be willing to bet on it. You know what I mean? That this is what was going on. But like, you get connected to who the song is about because that's how the album was revealed to you when the album came out. Do you know what I mean? So like I understand fully, 100% fully understand why people think that this is about this and that's about that. I get it. When she revealed, like, by the way, it doesn't mean her whole discography. Also, there are songs that people think are 100% about Maddie that I completely do not agree with whatsoever. Like, there are songs that are
either. I just think that
there's a lot of songs that are about Joe.
It's an enormous amount.
There's a lot. It's an enormous amount. Like, it is an enormous amount, but it's also like Joe has a lot of songs written about him too. Like he was not a nobody in the story. Not. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like they both.
It's not. It doesn't. It's not a relationship I would want. It's not. It doesn't.
But we don't know anything about the relationship. No, that's the thing. You know what I mean? She stayed for a reason. She was with him for like 7 years for a reason. And whatever that reason was, she justified it, because if she didn't want to be there, she is Taylor Swift and she would be doing anything else. You know what I mean? There was love there.
There's a lot of deeply psychological components we could go into with that. Sure, I mean, technically, yes, she has the money, the means, the privilege to be able to leave any relationship, but there's emotional stuff that money and privilege doesn't have anything to do.
Without question, in everyone's world, you know what I mean? In everybody's relationships, everyone brings these exact same things to the table. That's what's also so profound about the whole thing. It's like it has nothing to do with being famous or, well, I mean, and whatever. But what I'm saying is, if she was like, screw it, I'm done, and I don't want to give this another second, she would have. You know what I mean? Like Joe, like there was a real relationship with her and Joe that like cannot be plowed over. You know what I mean? Because like people like course correct in a completely different way. Like, now we're just going to erase Joe out of it and put somebody like that's not how any of it works. You know what I mean? Like there can be two at once. Not that she's dating them both at once. Please, no. God, do not let, like, I do not even need to hear the Holly said that she was dating both of them at once. I'm not saying that. Okay.
I am just saying, I think maybe when I originally said this, the words didn't come out the right way. I will try to rephrase it. Now that we have the information that we have, and we gather from the songs, as you know, there are certain tells, right? For certain songs.
Without question.
I don't see people talking about the Maddie and Taylor. People still refer to it as this very like quick in the microwave, you know, and when they compare it to the Joe, there's, and I'm not dismissing. Yes, she was with Joe for a long time for reasons. I don't. Okay. I just think if I had to like go and watch a movie of the Joe and Taylor relationship or the Maddie Taylor relationship, and again, we're not talking about like real life what you'd want to live. Okay, I'm talking about.
Which I pick the Maddie movie every single time.
Every single time I'd sit down to the Maddie Taylor movie. That's what great romance stories are made of. And so I guess my point is, like, I feel like the Joe and Taylor is kind of an everyday. There's nothing like woo cinematic or ultra woo for people to like cling on to. And maybe that's what people like about it, like that it felt kind of real.
Except for when it was actually launched, it was super romantic. I remember feeling like, oh my God, I love this. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just never bought into it ever, and that's part of it for me. I don't know. I was always
maybe you weren't tuned in when it like first started, because you like, do you know what I mean? Like it was a long time ago.
I mean, I still knew about it. I still knew who he was. I still, you know, I wasn't on a day-to-day basis like getting all the deets, but I like knew who he was and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just people have like I don't think it should like there's so much controversy with like the Maddie thing. It's so wild to me, but
it is controversial.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be. Like it literally shouldn't be a controversy, but here we are in this world where
nor should Taylor and Travis be a controversy, but here we are.
Here we are. What I mean, okay. So like if I had just tuned into Taylor like when she met Travis, my viewpoint would be so different than my do you know what I mean? Like it would be such because there again, this huge romance bursting out onto the scene, you know what I mean? Winning the Super Bowl, like all of the things all happening once. That would be like such a I would have such a skewed view of like anything before. You know what I mean? It wouldn't I don't know. Like I would just want this. You know what I mean? And nothing else would matter, right? In like what could beat this? You know what I mean? What could beat this kind of love? Big ass love.
That's valid. That's a very valid point.
And you know, I'm trying to be careful with how I say this because I don't want to say anything. Love is love and love is messy. Love is complicated and it's weird.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't like having a bunch of money does not keep your lanes clean. When we're all humans and suffer from the same emotional mess as everybody. Like it's so
absolutely. Because we talked about Calvin before too, and there's emotion. Like yes, she could physically leave any situation. Like she has the means, whereas there are people. There are, obviously people in this world where they are in bad relationships and they can't leave because of like financial reasons. Obviously Taylor doesn't have that, but I think she has emotional investment in things where she feels she can't leave. So it's different. It's not, I mean, I get that she's Taylor Swift, but she's also Taylor Swift. Like she's the person who's been looking for this her whole life. And I don't know. I mean, that's maybe a discussion for another time.
Well, yeah, because I think we should talk about that for a second, because also there is a thing that, we all have where it's like investment fallacy, where it's like
the sunk cost.
Yeah. Thing. The sunk cost fallacy. So like, like that's a true psychological thing that every human deals with, not even in the spectrum of love, but like in a lot of like our brains are very tricky. Our brains love tricking us, you know what I mean, into things. So, I mean, again, if it was done and over with for whatever reasons, she would have, done it, or it was too difficult, whatever the thing is, it doesn't even matter. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. But I think that the point that I'm trying to make is that Joe was equally important to her. Like he was like, and they did have a love story also. Was it this one? No, but nobody's love stories are the same. Like I can go look at all of my ex-boyfriends and go, all of our love stories were completely different. Like the way we fell in love, the way it ended, what happened in the relationship, how we met, the things that were our like things in that relationship don't carry over to like, and now, my relationship with my, the next boyfriend or whatever. I don't bring the things that were special to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all just different. You know what I mean? It's like a fingerprint. You know what I mean?
Of course. Different. I meant it more like as people watching it, which one are you going to hook into and feel like that's like the fantasy. I'm not talking about the reality really at all.
Yeah, you're talking about the story, the movie
story, story.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's all. Absolutely. And nobody knows what is really happening in any relationship except the two people in it. I say that over again because I firmly believe it. And we don't know. And we of course are speculating based on the information that Taylor has given us through the songs. We don't. I'm simply saying from a fantasy point of view. And again, maybe that's because of my life experiences, I look at the Maddie thing and say, that's something, not even that I would want, right? Like, because that's rough. It was not easy to go that long and be torn and, be with this person, but maybe be thinking about this person or looking in the windows or whatever. That's not easy. I'm not saying either of them were easy or that I would want it, but maybe there's a part of me that would want somebody like to sing the songs to me and like that back and forth, that talking back and forth, and I put out a call and the call is answered, in that it's not a partnership, but we're in this together, even though we're apart. That's a really good romantic.
Yeah, I mean, yes, without question.
Obviously, it didn't end well, right? Like, it's still not romantic in a sense because it didn't end well, but
well,
as far as we know about how it ended, we don't know for sure, but
yeah. And there's some other just like really interesting things about this story that just make it exceptionally unique that I can't wait to. Yes. God, I want to show you this thing right now, but I can't do it. Like I'm like trying to like all my self-control because it's so amazing. But I don't know. I mean, there's people that absolutely hate Maddie for the same, like, I mean, when you and I started making videos, you weren't a fan of Maddie at all.
Great. I am.
You know what I mean? And that was based on absolutely none of his music. You know what I mean? It was based on,
I didn't know any of his music.
Right. So
it was solely based on the comments that I heard he made, like about Ice Spice. That's like basically all I knew about him. And then the information in the Torture Poets department. And that was before we really had started going back and looking at the discography from like Reputation on. And really, like, even that, like, it's almost like I sort of went like from album 11 and then like I reconsidered album 10. And then after that, then I reconsidered like 8 and 9.
Yeah. And
like I really like, it took me like, it was like dominoes falling, basically.
Yeah.
In terms of the picture being the veils coming from my eyes, basically.
Yeah. And I mean, I mean, people are just going to think whatever they want anyway. Like they're going to, I mean,
I know I'm being snarky. I know,
like it's so, all right, let's answer some of these questions. Is this 3,650 days of my, that's what my docuseries covers? Is that what we're saying?
Yes. The 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
a lot of days.
I mean, I will confess that it actually is longer than 10 years, but for reasons that you will identify. It's not for any reason that you will think of right now, because it's not, it's not, it doesn't, like, it's not. But I needed it in there because of something I figured out.
Okay.
So yeah. And I can't wait either. Like, guys, I can't wait either. It's 400 pages long. Be prepared. It's really long. I think I might turn it into a book. I can't wait for Olivia's. Oh my God, me either. I think it's going to be great. Predictions. It's going to start happy and go to sad. I think this is a concept album about her and Louis.
Yeah, Louis. I agree.
Yeah.
At first I was confused because when Drop Dead came out and people were like, well, I looked it up and Louis is a Gemini or Pisces or whichever one Olivia's. And I was like, well, yeah, I assumed. But then I didn't think about the fact that this isn't necessarily the first track on the album. Like, in my head, it was the first track on the album, whereas it could be the last at the end. So at first I was like, why are people, of course, because the turnaround time hasn't been long enough for her to write like a whole album about this new relationship that she's in.
Well, they're already broken up. So like
with the new person?
With Louis.
Oh no, I know, but she's with a new person now.
Yeah, but this album to me is like about her past relationship.
I agree, but see, a lot of people thought this song might be about the new person
that
she is with, and that's why I was like, wait a second, because there couldn't be like this whole album about the new person just because they only started dating in like the last 4 or 5 months or something.
Oh, well then, hello, Tavis's. Right?
Right. But then I realized I was thinking of it as the first song on the album where it's not necessarily, I don't think we have the track list yet.
Yeah, we don't. I have no idea.
So,
but like, I think it's going to start happy and sad.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Versailles is a shout out because of the two French kings, the two Louis that built it. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I truly love it. We don't have to go back into that rabbit hole, but like, I love it. I think it's so cute. I think it's so cute. I saw a post with someone writing about songs that are about Joe and wrote all of those songs are, and what? And I
wrote all those songs are about Maddie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of, and maybe that's part of it too, is that like in our little corner of the internet, basically here, we have sort of declared a lot of these songs as either definitively about Maddie or more than likely about Maddie. And sometimes I forget that other people are not here with us. You know?
And some people just haven't been on the journey because like there are like, look at, I mean, again, like I don't mean to say this like this, but like you said this earlier where you had this like slow realization because you were like not having it, that the alchemy was about Maddie Healy. Like you were not participating in that at all. Like you were like, no.
And now,
yes. Like you were like, this is about Travis. I'm like, there's zero chance that Travis Kelce said the heroin line. I'm sorry. There's no chance.
I never believed he said that line. To be fair, I never believed he said that line. I just thought she credited him saying it when
like there's just,
but regardless, I'm on your train now.
No, I'm just saying like people are still coming in, like people find the information at all different.
That's true.
Journey. Do you know what I mean? At different time period.
Again, that's why like I have stopped like going in comment sections and saying anything because I do recognize that people need to maybe even
or they don't.
Or they don't, right?
Like if they want to think it's about whatever they want, go for it. Like literally go for it. It affects nothing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't change the validity of the song, my interpretation, your interpretation, everyone else's, other people's. Like think about you could think it's about whatever you want. I mean, honestly, you could think that the alchemy is about Harry Styles all day long if you felt like it. And really, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, but it's not. But whatever.
It bothers me when it's people who are content creators who sort of, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm digging myself into a hole. Doesn't matter.
Well, if it was about like a pointed opinions, like my whole entire video is a very pointed opinion of mine. Like all of it is my theories. I haven't even looked up. I have like not been on other social media for, I don't even know how long to do this because it's purely it's purely out of my head. Like, so I don't want it tainted by anything. It's truly my perspective. It is not from other people, other things that I've seen or like whatever. Like it's purely, I'm like being a purist on this. Like I wanted it to be from my experience as a 1975 fan.
Yeah.
My journey in the time period of their music and being a Swiftie at the exact same time. Where did this lead me? And why do I feel this way about this? Like, like in my video for the reaction of Tortured Poets Department, there is like several times in here I'm like screaming, like, it's all about Maddie. You know what I mean? And like, there's, you know, other people were like, no, there's no way that this is about who. I'm like, oh my God, like it's, and, but who knows? I mean, the big ass joke could be on me. It could all be about someone else. I doubt it though. I've really done a lot of work on this one. But, you know, I mean, whatever. Everyone can think what they want. You know what I mean? That's what makes music cool. People also don't understand that romance can be messy and have conflict. And our girl loves the conflict. Like Taylor Swift thrives on conflict. We say it all the time, and it's just true.
But there is healthy conflict and not healthy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying that I'm just saying that as a blanket statement in the world. I'm not saying that compared to anyone exes or anything like that of Taylor's. I'm just saying blanket.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I've been in like some pretty toxic relationships, and there is absolutely toxic conflict versus healthy conflict. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's a big, giant difference. You know, it's a big.
And there's toxic avoidance of conflict as well.
Absolutely, without question. There's all kinds of. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. What?
I'm very guilty of the avoidance of conflict. Yeah,
avoidance of conflict. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes it's just better. But at the same time, it's like, it's not, because you have to like, get out what you're saying. But you know what I mean? It's like,
you never, then you lose your voice in the relationship.
Being a human is a mess. Like just in general, it's a mess. Hi divas, I'm back. I was at the pool and they played The Fate of Ophelia and blank space. Yay.
Can I just say, here's something that I love about Swifties is that we get so excited when we hear a Taylor song out in the wild.
Oh my
God.
As
if she's not the biggest artist on the planet. We act like, oh my God, you guys.
What are the odds?
Target? They played a Taylor Swift song. Like she's this indie artist that only 20 of us have heard of. And all, you know, I love it because I absolutely do it and I get excited and I want to tell somebody, I heard Taylor Swift at, you know, at this location or somebody else, whatever, you know. And like even when I meet somebody and they find out they're a Swiftie, I'll be like, oh my God, you too? Like, oh,
what are the odds of
like,
this?
I know, like we're in some like secret club, and I didn't know. I love it so much.
I do too. I love being a Swiftie, and
yay LP, and also jealous that you were at the pool.
Yay, pool party! I know. The Maddie thing seems more romantic because it was in fantasy, whereas Joe was the boring everyday. Very true statement right here. Like that is I understand this statement. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. And
I will just say my issue with the Joe thing is that, again, going from the lyrics of the songs, it seems that they fought a lot. And I don't think it was healthy fighting, healthy conflict. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm done. I'm not going to dig my...
You're not digging yourself into anything.
I feel like I am.
Why? You're not.
I just feel like people are going to come for me.
Stop. Immediately. Seriously, like you're allowed to have your opinions, and like this is what you know what I mean. Like, say you're all good. Like, say you're everything you say is equally valid as everyone else's. What?
I think they broke up and got back together a whole lot. We just didn't hear that part of. That's a theory of mine, but they fought a lot. I would not want that personally.
Yeah, and
that would give me anxiety.
Yeah, for sure. And it depends on what type of fighting. I mean,
right. Well, it's the fighting where you break up and get back together.
But do they do it because then they get to make up and that's like the high? Like I've been in that kind of relationship also where it's like we're just doing this because like the high of like the result is so great. I mean, it's not good. It's not healthy. I'm not saying that that's healthy, but it happens. I've experienced it. And yeah, I mean, my therapist will be like, that's not good, Holly. That's not good. You know? And that person's not in my life anymore. So whatever.
Yeah.
Holly, I love your fit. Oh, it looks so summer. Thank you. I know I should, but I as soon as we hit live, like I'm like, why am I wearing pink instead of like a Tortured Poets Department color? Duh. Like so
that's okay. We don't always have to be on theme. I almost wore my like jacket from the Edgar Allan Poe thing I went to the other night, but I would have been too hot, basically.
Yeah, I'm having one of those hot days where like I can't wear a cardigan today, but I should have worn black. But whatever, pink it is. Love all that youth for free, and the way she says "free" is so. It's so scathing.
There's a lot of emotion in that.
Ooh, it's so bitter. It's so jaded. It's so pissed. It's truly pissed. And I understand that. Oh, do I get that line? That line cut me like a knife. That's a ooh. I didn't even know who Maddie was when I listened to Tortured Poets Department for the first time. It was so confusing. I get that. I would be confused also. Yes, that would be confusing. That would be truly confusing. Although for most people, the reveal of Maddie wasn't even a part of any conversation until Tortured Poets Department came out. So if you were not like a hardcore, like in the really actually, but if you weren't also really into the 1975, you would have missed so much for so long. That the Tortured Poets Department is when you really were exposed to that. There's no other.
It's the key that unlocked the door.
Yeah, I mean, basically, because she
gave it to us to unlock the door.
She just said, like, here it is. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you didn't know, I mean, it's just, I would be confused as well. Like for without question, I'd be like, what is happening right now? Who? I mean, The Alchemy is not about Travis. Amen. I know it's not. It's 100% not. And wait till I show you the facts on that. Not that we need any more, but oh my God. The amount of thought I've put into that song. For me, it is. I think for Taylor, it is too, but it isn't her story anymore. It's yours, and you can interpret it however you want, even if you're wrong. Exactly.
I know. I do get stuck on that sometimes of wanting everybody to see it a certain way, and you're right.
It's art. Like
it is art.
Everyone's opinion is exactly correct. Like it's not. There's not one right answer, which is cool. Holly, you need to release the Tortured Poets back. There's parts of them in the video. The whole thing is like really like unhinged. Like I'm not releasing the entire thing because it's like literally just me crying like uncontrollably. Mostly because like the grief that I was feeling at the time was so immense that there's like a lot of like true like personal breakdown that was just it was overwhelming. But there's some really funny parts in there that I'm putting in there because it is funny.
Excellent.
Oh, I clocked it immediately. Yeah, good. Yay! I mean, who just said that? Dana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. I mean, and I especially love hearing rarer Taylor songs because I've heard "Come Back, Be Here." How you get the girl in State of Grace in the wild. Ooh, yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I would love hearing some of those in the wild. Ooh. We can patch it up. We can patch it up. Make good confessions and we're begging for forgiveness does not sound like a steady and healthy relationship. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's okay, hold on. What do I want to say here? Like, yeah, they weren't healthy relationships. Obviously, that's why they're over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
Like that's like literally why they're not. They weren't healthy. There was confliction that couldn't be fixed. You know, which is sad. The Alchemy started off about Maddie Healy and it turned into being about Travis. No, I mean, okay, you can have your opinion, but I don't think there's any part of Travis in here at all.
I agree.
I just, there's just
took me a while, but I agree.
Yeah, like it's I just don't agree, and that's fine. And the word touchdown is not a soccer term, but the word touchdown in the song is also not a sports phrase. It's when I touch down her plane. It's when her plane touches down. When I touch down. When I get to where you are, she uses a metaphor like cut all the amateurs from the team, right? It's like like all these people that you're dating, all these people that I'm dating, that doesn't matter. Like when I touch down, when I land where you are, not when I touch down. It's like I think it's one of these weird ass things that happened where it just so happens to also align with Travis Kelce, which was like completely a wild thing to have happen. But the lyrics are when I touchdown, not when because she's not going to be throwing a football, right? So that doesn't even make any, like, it doesn't make sense for it to be, she would be in the act of playing the sport, right? If she was, when she makes a touchdown or whatever.
And you don't say, you say make a touchdown.
Yeah.
Right. Or catch a touchdown. You don't say
whatever. Yeah.
Touchdown.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like, it
is, I mean, obviously I thought it was about Travis Terrell. It's very easy to think that because you're right. The imagery is so similar. And of course, that's what she talks about in the docuseries, about how her life as a musician is eerily similar to his life as a professional athlete. There's a lot of terminology is so much the same.
Totally. And then you also have to go, is this a metaphor Taylor has been using for her entire music career? Yes. The answer is yes. She uses sports team, like the game of football players. She uses a lot of, she uses metaphors that, yes, she has used it. So she's using it in a different way. In this way, where it's a double entendre. It's not even, she's not talking, how do I say this? She is talking about scoring. Okay. She's talking about scoring, but she's also talking about landing. And this is also just about Maddie. Okay. Like, period. Like, it's about Maddie. All right. So should we open up to Q&A? Ask us anything, or no, get to the clips. The clips.
Oh, the clips, the Spotify clips, the big mystery. What is happening? Listen, I want to hear everybody's theories. And here, I'm just going to like summarize it in case somehow you missed the big kerfuffle. Because obviously we had other things going on, like it was Record Store Day. Also want to hear, did you score an Elizabeth Taylor 7-inch vinyl if you went to Record Store Day? Sounds like they also, I just want to say this before I get into the clips, do not get them from a reseller. There are plenty of actual record stores that have surplus inventory. You buy it online. Yes, you'll have to pay some for shipping, but don't support these resellers. Don't go on eBay. And they're you can probably do a search. You can call a different record store, but Taylor really did do a good amount of pressings for this album. And so there was high demand, but there's a lot of pressings out there. Do not feel like you have to pay, exorbitant prices for them. The whole point behind Record Store Day is to support the local record stores. So I am just really encouraging everybody to do that. And as always, encouraging people to make a donation to the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation. If that's a song, if that's something you want to do, throw $13 their way. I'm sure it would be appreciated. Okay. Absolutely. My PSA over. The clips, the Spotify clips. Now, who clocked this originally? I don't know, because who's looking at the Spotify clips? I don't know, but props to that person, because if you recall, like if you're not sure what a clip is, remember the glitter bar that we had to fill up for Showgirl by like pre-saving an album that we'd already pre-saved. And then so once we filled up the glitter bar, we got this, 10-second clip of Taylor with no sound in it. Okay. And it was deep. It was very underwhelming. So, but that's what a clip is. It's just like this. It's like a boomerang, basically, of the same thing over and over again. And here's what I'm not positive about is I know for sure there were a couple different Showgirl ones. There were at least like 3 Showgirl ones. And I'm pretty sure there were at least 2 or 3 Tortured Poet ones there. And then they were all gone. Showgirl and Tortured Poet. The only one that's left over is the Tortured Poet one. And it was the one from before I think we heard any music or anything. And it's the cover image of Taylor, laying down. And it's the writing of the, the tick, tick, tick of the love bomb. Sincerely, the chairman of the
My veins of pitch black ink, which I love. It's my favorite line in that.
I like the tick, tick, tick of the love bomb. That's why I remember that. See, together we put it all.
We put it together.
So the question is, ¿por qué? Why between that and the pap walk that we talked about last Sunday? What's going on? There's like this focus on Tortured Poets. Yes, we know that today, obviously we talked about it at length, is the 2-year anniversary of Tortured Poets. But this seems an unusual way to celebrate that by removing your current album's clips
wild.
off of Spotify?
Completely wild behavior.
What is happening? Why is it happening? Is this going to just be another mystery that never gets solved? Are we ever going to know what it is? What do people think?
Yeah, what do people think? Here's the thing. Like, I was thinking about this yesterday.
Okay.
And if I was Taylor Swift and I had written the Torture Poets Department, there would be no chance I'd ever stop talking about it. Ever. Like, ever. Like, it like, I would always want to celebrate it, even though it's really rough and raw emotion. You know what I mean? And it's so well done. I got obsessed, right? So, I think that it's like, timing wise, it's like, okay, we're approaching the anniversary. She's leaving. But I honestly am floored that she erased the Showgirl ones. Like, I think this is a wild move on Taylor's. I think it's just wild. I mean, I think it's wild. And I think that there's a part of her that when anything that has to do with the Tortured Poets Department is occurring, there's a level of unhingedness that goes with it, because I think anytime you relive that moment, if you wrote it, it brings up some wild shit. I mean, it's a wild emotional craziness. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why she erased the Showgirl.
I don't either. It can't be the trademark issue, because
no,
like the clips are the least of the trademark.
Yeah, it's definitely not that.
Right?
I really don't.
I do personally believe that like Elizabeth Taylor is the last single we're gonna get.
Yeah,
and, like,
probably.
Girl
so pissed.
over, but it still doesn't make sense, because the Torture Poets era was over and the clips were still on there. Here's the
weird.
Wild theory.
It's definitely weird.
I don't know that it's even a wild theory, but here's the theory I came up with. Again, laying in bed trying to sleep, and Taylor Swift lives in my brain rent free. I was like, okay, so we have the pap walk with the Torture Poet colors, and the purse that looks a lot like the font. The Christian Dior looks a lot like the font, and then and then like what, 3 days later we get this clip thing. I don't even know if it's 3 days. Could have been 2 days.
Well, let's not forget that it was on Maddie Healy's birthday.
Okay, yes, the pap walk again, incorporating Joe and Maddie Healy, which are kind of the main characters of Torture Poets, right? I mean, yes, Travis 100. Is in there too, but like, we're main characters. Yes. She is trying to bring, she wants us to be thinking about Torture Poets. Why would she want us to be thinking about Torture Poets? Now, I don't know for sure, but my guess is she wants to be like, oh, you wrote an open letter and you said you're scared for me to be happy and get my happy ending. Can I please refer you back to the last time you thought you had a say in my personal life? Exactly.
Ugh.
I think it was a reprimand, basically.
Yeah, I can't. I love that for sure. I love that. And valid, and she should, and all of the things like. But it is so weird that she erased the Showgirl one, though. Like, it's
very weird.
Like, it's like one of these things that I have no clue why she would do it. It's wild behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Just like pap walking on Maddie Healy's birthday. Wild behavior. I don't care what anyone says. It's wild
behavior. It is wild behavior, but again, it's like
wild.
It does connect with this open letter thing, right? Like, hey, remember this? Hey, remember when you all like wrote a position and like tried to ruin my? It basically did ruin my life. At least at the time, it felt that way. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Totally. And also, why the fuck have you not memorized?
Remember?
Yeah, like, why haven't you memorized "But Daddy I Love Him" yet? Or like, "Who's Afraid of Little Me"? Like, do we need to revisit? That's what I would be like. I would be posting just shit from those two songs if I was her. I'd be like, and "But Daddy I Love Him."
I know. I'm surprised we don't. Maybe we'll get him. Maybe we'll get this like random "But Daddy I Love Him" music video or something in the next couple of weeks or something. Who knows? Which would be amazing. It'd be absolutely amazing. But weird.
I would never recover.
It would be.
That is something I would never recover from.
I know. Oh my!
I would never recover from it. I love that song so much.
And I would not. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. If we are being to go stand in the corner and think about what we did, although we didn't do it.
Oh,
we
hell
never
no.
would. But if that's the message behind all this, I don't blame her. Girl, do it. Go write your own
absolutely. I would have done some other crazy shit. Like I was talking to my mom about this the other day, and I'm like, this is what I would like. I would have done the most insane shit when that first petition came out. It would be, I mean, I can't believe the self-control that she displayed with that. Period.
Yeah,
I would be
what it was like in private.
Yeah, like I would be public and private
conversations with the behavior with the
oh my God. I wouldn't be able to hold it in though. Like there would be no difference between public and private in my world with that happen. Like, and this is why she's a master at what she does. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like, well, I'll address this later in these two songs. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know why she's doing this. She's doing some weird stuff. And
that's why I'm like, let's crowdsource, like chat. What do you guys think?
Everyone,
what have you seen on the internet? And what do you think personally?
The theory.
Yes, and let's talk about this theory.
Yeah, the theory for the 12s that points to the next tour is waiting patiently for the encore on the board at the movie theater. I love this. I love it. I mean, I want her to tour so bad.
And I want to tour so bad too. And I just, so I was watching on YouTube, I stumbled onto a channel that has basically the Reputation tour movie like clipped.
Ooh.
I know. So I was watching that last night, which is why I have the darker lipstick on today because I was
inspired. Fun.
And I was set, and I haven't watched it since it was on Netflix. It's been a very long time since I watched it. But I was thinking about how I can't believe this is the last tour that happened before Eras Tour. It's mind-boggling, really, when you think about the amount of time that went between the tours, especially because Eras Tour went for so long that in a sense it's like you lose a sense of.
I'll never forget the Reputation tour. Like I will never forget it. It was amazing. Period. That's
exactly what the channel was. LP. That's exactly.
And we got. Yeah. And we were supposed to get Loverfest and that got canceled. So I mean, like what a crazy back-to-back tour situation. Like
right.
Completely insane.
Keeping that in mind, I understand wanting to rest. I understand she needs to rest her body. She needs to rest her voice. She needs to rest her spirit. I totally get all that. But I think that she's just not going to want to go very long before touring it. And also because Eras Tour has set such an enormously high precedent that it's one of those situations like the longer you take to kind of like get back in the game, so to speak, with anything in your life, not only is it going to be harder for you to do, but it's harder for other people to sort of accept that changes. There's always going to be a conversation about how like whatever the showgirl, if there's a showgirl, knock on wood, tour ends up being, it's not going to be the levels of Eras Tour. Nothing will ever be the levels of Eras Tour.
Nothing will ever be there.
And nor should it be. Like that would be ridiculous. Like we could not handle that. So there's always going to be those comparisons, but the longer time there is, or like if it's like showgirl and TS13 and it's like combined, like I feel like that conversation is gonna be more, than if she just kind of jumps in again and is like, okay, but this is what the next one's gonna be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. But there's still, no matter what, she can never win. So it will always be like, she's doing this after like. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like she probably, I mean, I want her to announce a tour so badly.
Me too.
Period. Like I want it like in my, I want it so bad. And she's definitely going to tour again. I hope that she announces, you know what I mean?
But people really genuinely think she's either not going to tour for Showgirl at all, or that if she does, it'll be like a couple years from now. And I think we're going to get TS13 before a couple of years from now. Like,
definitely.
So, like, I mean, she's already Easter egging TS13. So, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't have any insider information, but.
And at some point, she's going to release debut in
May 30th.
I mean, I hope God, that would be amazing.
Mark your calendar. That's my prediction, but it's going to be the summer. Regardless, it's going to be the summer.
I hope so. I mean, I would love that more than anything. She should. I mean, like, please do it. We're waiting. So waiting. Yeah. We're waiting to the point of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on. Go on.
I was going to say the interesting thing about this theory that Darren has brought up. Two interesting things. First of all, if that's true, that she announces the tour like on 12/12, that means the album itself, Showgirl, the album itself is an Easter egg because it's the 12th album with 12 tracks.
Yeah.
But also the thing that I find is fascinating about this era, and again, this, of course, this is the era that I've been the most tuned in on it, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like there's been a lot of ambiguity because the Patiently for the encore, we thought we figured out, but maybe we didn't. Just like the two exits. We thought we knew what that was, but maybe we didn't. And there's all of this, like, it's not like when we figured out the orange, you know, and the orange outfits in the Eras Tour, we could say, yes, that was for Showgirl. I feel like there's a lot of these things still sort of brewing in the cauldron, and we think maybe, but we don't know. And will we ever know for sure? Maybe not. And that's,
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's fun. I like it.
It's so fun. The whole thing is just fun. The Opalite music video is amazing for so many reasons. But yeah, that waiting patiently for the encore is so interesting to me because it's doing a to be continued in the middle. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So she knows what she's doing, you know? So we're all guessing. Is it going to be a tour announcement? I would love it more than anything. I mean, it would make sense. Like, they're buying tickets to see the show. You know what I mean? Wait for the encore. Like, it would make so much sense.
Or is it there like the movies? Like, I feel like a movie theater we went to see the thing in the movie theater, and then we have a theater in the Ophelia video. We have a theater in the, maybe that's the there's so many possibilities.
There's so many possibilities. I love it. The 12s are, I mean, there's
been a bajillion 12s.
Yes,
real focused on the 12s.
There's so many 12s, and I love that. And so
I love it. Let's,
bring it on, Taylor. Bring it on. Like, we're ready.
Seriously, we're here for it.
We're ready for whatever. People are saying in the Elizabeth Taylor tribute video that there are 13 films that are shown. Could be an Easter egg. True.
Yep, absolutely.
And I mean, I think that they really look like clips from her other videos, like that she has done in the past. Like, the scenes that she has picked from each of these Elizabeth Taylor movies looks so much like different imagery from all the different eras. So
absolutely
love.
But I will also say, I still am I'm like busting out all my theories tonight. My theory that there may be an announcement about TS13 on August 7th, which is National Velvet Day, which is, of course, the Taylor movie.
It would be super great.
Plus 13. We know keeps it 100. So but yes, I definitely think it's an Easter egg. I think it's definitely like, it's at the very end of the video. And again, I think that's another marker of like, okay, we're done with TS12. We're ready for TS13. Not ready. Like, it's not going to come out tomorrow or anything, but I think this era is done.
It's going to be out sooner than later. I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's already written.
You know, I mean, like,
or mostly, or whatever.
I have no idea, but like, she just doesn't wait.
Because we know she doesn't stop.
Yeah, she doesn't stop. And she also, like, what is the word I want to? Yeah, she's not going to keep us she's not going to keep us waiting. She can't. She won't. She never has. She never has. Like, it would be completely out of her pattern of things to just not make another album like very soon. You know what I mean? So, and I can't wait to hear what this one's about.
I know. I fully believe that she's been maybe not the songs, but I feel like the imagery, the rollout, everything, like she's been it's her whole life has probably been planning the era of this album, and
of the 13th one.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't wait. It's going to be spectacular. I mean, just a given. It's going to be completely amazing, and I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
I know. I could really understand why Taylor does not want to go to Tortured Poets Department. It's not a happy time. Oh, I can understand it, but I would be talking about, like, I would be so proud of it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like sad in my core. Like I just like love melancholy shit, and like that. I'm just like, oh.
I mean, I was thinking about that with like the Olivia song, watching her singing it at Coachella. Like, I think it must be so incredibly hard for anyone to perform, like even like Taylor doing All Too Well, like these things that are talking about real hurts that you experienced, but also happiness that you experienced that is no longer like part of your life. It's over or changed or whatever. Like all of those things. It's got to be incredibly hard, and obviously they find a way to do it. But
yeah, it's one of like the coolest things about singers is that their ability to compartmentalize emotions while they're singing it is so fascinating to me. Like, it's truly fascinating, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it, but they can, and it's just very, very, very cool and super unique to singers. I mean, it's just very awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very awesome. Has anyone heard anything else about the lawsuit against Taylor Swift Showgirl? I have not heard anything else about the lawsuit. Although I will like add in the ring, like throw this in there. Why is Five Below allowed to be selling all the Showgirl stuff? Why is that happening? That's not Taylor approved.
I looked at it again, that little picture that I took, the screenshot. I don't think any of the actual products say the life of a showgirl. They do definitely use the colors, they use the font. And I gave up looking. I went to like 2 or 3 Five Belows and like I couldn't find them. Like, I'm done. I don't want this stuff that badly to like spend my very expensive gas to like go find these things.
Yeah.
And maybe they're not in the stores, and maybe that's why I couldn't find them. I don't know. But yeah, I think the ad itself maybe had in the corner like the life of a showgirl logo. And so again, even that is
like, it's like, why are they, it's so questionable. So it's a hot mess. Like, I don't know. Darren said earlier, hi Tiffany. Darren said earlier that that Taylor has the right, that still has time to appeal the suspension, but I read it as the time was up, and that's why that formal letter was like, you don't need to reply, do not reply to this. It's already been done with. But who knows? I don't know. Like, we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's a hot mess. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany, I didn't read this. Hello. I finally caught you all live. Yay! Hope you're both doing well today. We are. It's TTPD birthday. How could we not be doing great?
How could we not?
I think 2008 or 2008. What am I doing? 2028 or 2029 could be Taylor Swift's next tour.
No, that's far too long. I can't handle
I can see
it.
that. I can see that though. I can. I mean, we're already through halfway. Like, I mean, it's going to be 2028 before we know it. If she announces it in December, then it will almost be 2027. I mean, I don't know. I can see that. If she does the 12/12 release for like the tour announcement, then the tickets would go on sale probably 2 months later or a month later. And that would be 2027. So yeah, I mean, into 2027, 2028, maybe.
Yeah, I still think when/if she does, it's going to be like very few, like, I think she's going to do probably everything she possibly can to give the message this is not the Eras tour.
Oh, absolutely.
So I do think it's going to be like smaller venues, 12 venues, or maybe 13 or whatever. But like, I think it's, so I think even if the tickets go on sale the beginning of next year, I still think the tour itself would probably be completed by the end of next year.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. And I think it's just going to be so interesting how she does the next one.
Yeah.
Because she knows that in her head that there's going to be this constant comparison, you know? Yes, has all the rep tour Swiftie leaks too. Yep, absolutely.
What kept me up last night.
The pandemic screwed the Loverfest tour, so there you go. And we would have got Midnight's tour as well.
Yep. The interesting question is, would we have gotten a Folklore Evermore tour and what that would have looked like? Because it would have been obviously very different. Like I mean, we saw part of it, right, on the Eras tour, but it being its own thing and it being maybe all acoustic, maybe stripped down, maybe like, and maybe not choreography. Like it could have been amazing and very different. And
yeah, for sure. I don't know. Something in me says that she would never have toured that, but like
maybe not. But then it's hard to say because like they would not probably exist, or at least not in the form we have them, if there was not COVID. So
correct.
The real chicken and egg kind of sit.
Totally. It's a totally chicken and egg situation. I would have loved, well, I mean, I can't say that because like I feel like the Eras tour was also the Midnight's tour. Like in my head, they're like the same. They're like the same. Although I would have loved there to be more Midnight songs.
Well, and let's also remember that she does always like pull other songs into.
Yeah, always.
So maybe she will. I mean, I'm sure there are songs that she wanted to do that she didn't do on Eras tour that maybe she would want to do a You're on Your Own Kid, like actual
as part of the set.
Yeah. Who knows? Or
she played it enough. It should have been part of the set.
Right. Well,
damn.
Yeah. I don't know. Be interesting to see.
I mean, you either get Loverfest or Folklore, and there is a right choice.
I mean, very good point.
How do I feel? I mean, true, but I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
It is. It is a very tough one. It's a very would you rather.
I'll have to sit with that one for a second, because would I want a whole tour of, I mean, in my perfect world, of course, I would want an entire, like I would want Folklore Evermore tour. You know what I mean? Sure. Of course I would. I'm never going to turn down anything.
I interpreted the question differently, but go ahead.
Oh, what did you get?
I thought he meant like you can either get Loverfest and that means COVID never happened, so we get Loverfest, or COVID happens.
Double entendre.
We get Folklore and Evermore. So if Loverfest had happened, those albums would not exist.
Well, that's true.
But that was my interpretation.
Double entendre question.
Very double layered. Very Taylor Swift.
Very, very Taylor Swift of you, LP. Very, very Taylor Swift of you. I mean, obviously Lover would have like a better like concert vibe. Do you know what I mean? In a way, but it's like it's Folklore and Evermore. So you know what I mean? It's like this is impossibles. Like can't pick, must have. I don't think Everlore. I like Everlore. That's so funny. I don't think Everlore was tour worthy. See, this is how everyone is. Like, it's amazing.
Think about what if it was like these intimate venues and it was just Taylor, like, and her guitar, and maybe like somebody in the like the long.
Oh my God, no! I would love them.
Stage basically, and maybe some visuals in the background.
And just
I'd go.
There's she could sing the alphabet for 4 hours straight, and I would still be like, I'm waiting in line for this.
And maybe she will. Maybe she will one day, when and if she decides to have children, maybe she'll do a children's album and sing the alphabet. We'd be there for that.
Yeah, I'm always there for whatever she does. Like, period. I think she'll be a bride wifey for a bit, and that will inspire TS13. I think that this next chapter is definitely going to inspire a lot. I mean, obviously, a lot of things, but I don't know. Maybe 12/12 is going to be when she announces TS13.
Could
12/13. Because there's a part of me that's like, she's going on a break. Like she's going to have like a break from tour, but I don't know. I mean, she doesn't get the exhaustion levels that I do. Like I would be like,
Yeah,
I need to
that's a
like,
big part of it.
I need to rest for like 7 years after the Eras tour. Do you know what I mean? Like, but she's like, nope, let's.
Right. And also you think about the fact that she's not performed this album and therefore is resting her singing voice. And yeah, obviously she needs to after Eras tour, but like you would especially need to do it if you're going to be touring something else in the near future, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, she just needs a massive break. I mean, like, I get it. Either all of the above, but I mean, I just please go back on tour. Like, I get it, but like, I still want you to. Come on. 2020 was supposed to be Loverfest, but we all can blame COVID-19 for the. Yep, absolutely.
The world being shut down.
The world shut down. The world shut down.
Yep, that was a hard time.
You say Folklore, I say Everlore sounds. I think Everlore sounds better. I have actually never heard Everlore before, and I do like it.
No, I haven't either.
I think it sounds fun. I like that. Folklore, Everlore. Yeah, no, I get that. I like it. I mean, love.
Yeah,
fun.
We all know. Yeah.
I say Folklore because it's the order when they came out. Yeah, so the first bracelet I ever gave to someone. Oh, instead of Folklore, that's cute. Yes. Yes. I understand that because it's in the sequential order. True. I get it. I love. Also looks like Tolerate It from the Eras tour, some of the movie clips. Wait, what? Also looks a little like Tolerate It.
Oh, in the Elizabeth Taylor video.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There's a lot of like things that are very. I think there's so much blank space music video in there. So much.
Oh yeah. I mean, those videos were very specifically chosen. Absolutely. Totally. And it's really fun to see that. And then the question becomes, did those visuals, like the spinning around in the dress, being so similar to what happened in the Eras?
Absolutely. Without question.
Like, again, is it chicken and the egg? Is it she saw that Elizabeth Taylor movie and then like recreated it? Maybe she knew she was gonna sing this song because she had the lyric of "Cry My Eyes Violet" or what, whatever. Like, again, chicken and the egg. What was that an Easter egg for the Elizabeth Taylor song? Who knows?
Yeah, it is super interesting. But I mean, like, obviously she'd probably have seen the Elizabeth Taylor. I don't know. Like,
maybe we get.
Or is it like just a coincidence? Yeah, who knows? God only knows.
Who knows?
Who knows? I noticed something kind of strange in the Liz Tay music video because the copyright was from like 2023.
It's 2024. Yeah, we talked about that, and I still don't know why.
Right. I mean, it is wild. She does. I mean, it's interesting because
that would be a good question to ask your trademark lawyer. Maybe they know about like why because the copyrights for the other songs are all 2026.
It's like when it has to be registered is like when that would indicate. Like when it says copyrighted this day, that means that she registered it in that year. So it's interesting because.
Why would she register a copyright for a music video that came out in 2026?
No, for the song.
2024. So it's
the copyright.
Way before. Yeah.
Yeah. And is it meaning the copyright of
the song,
the lyrics or the recording? Because they're also different copyrights. So like, who knows? I mean, I don't know. But weird. Like, no matter what it is, it's weird because it doesn't line up with when this album came out. Right. You know what I mean? Like, just period. So very strange.
Yeah.
This era has been wild. Yeah. I think Wait Patiently is a But Daddy, I Love Him warning that the next album could be sometime and that we need to be patient in the meantime. I am thinking 2029 for the next tour at the earliest. I can see that also because like, again, like if we go back to like, and the crowd was chanting more, it's like, but we can't help it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we love her so much. Like we can't help it. Like we can't help chanting more, even when it's not being toxic, when it's just being like, we just can't wait. Do you know what I mean?
but I don't think that line is about being, I think it's a bragging line. She's saying they were asking for more because they could not tell that I was doing it. That's how good I was at doing with a broken heart. They were still asking for more. That's my interpretation. I know that's nobody else's interpretation. I know I've been raked over the coals for that in other forums.
It's literally a double entendre. Like, so it's both. Like they were.
I think part of it too is that is how she has told us. She has told us she likes to be creating, that she feels like writing begets writing. That if she stops writing, then she, it's like she not loses the ability, but like it doesn't flow as easily. Yeah. She also has said like they want me to go away and I do not want to. Right. So I feel like it's, in a sense, it's not really like us, demanding more or whatever. I'm not saying that's what you're saying. I'm saying that's what other people will say. I think it's that she has told us this is who I am. And we're just like, all right, that's who you are. Let's go,
Yeah, for sure. I think she's also going to look at, she's also highly strategic. So I think her next album release is going to depend upon, like if she released Taylor Swift 13 in this Grammy cycle that we're currently in, she's going to be competing with Olivia Rodrigo. And I have a feeling Olivia Rodrigo is going to crush the Grammys.
But Showgirl is competing with Olivia Rodrigo.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
In the Grammys? Aren't the Grammys from like August to August?
She's in a new, it's from 2024 to 2025. Yes, it is.
I feel like we had this discussion because Showgirl hasn't been nominated for any Grammys.
She will be in the Grammys this next Grammys. Showgirls will be in.
Right.
Olivia will be in the next Grammys after that.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it's 2026 and it's April.
Oh, because it's okay.
You know what I mean?
April now, because we're not releasing it till June. Okay, I got you.
Yes. So like that's a new Grammy season. So she's gonna be very strategic. Like if there's like huge hitters coming out, she's gonna.
That's a very good point.
She's not gonna compete with that. I don't think, but she always surprises us.
That's true.
And when she spins, she looks exactly like the Taylor in the Folklore dress. Absolutely. She does. And again, we know which one came first, but like, did Taylor see it and then recreate it? Right. Or did she like look back through footage? She's like, holy shit, I just did that at the Eras Tour.
Yeah, that would be wild too. Either one would be wild.
It would be wild. Absolutely. 2027 spring or summer for the tour. I think so. I think so.
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh my God, we'll see.
There's no way we can know.
Whenever
hope.
Ooh, whenever the tours, I want to see to Nashville. Nice. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
It would be fun I want her to know it. Loverfest would be a better vibe. It would definitely be a different vibe for sure. Taylor's interpretation was the intended one, but I don't mind being compared to Taylor Swift. Well, there you go. So
let's talk about that interpretation. Would you choose Loverfest or would you choose having the albums Folklore and Evermore? I know which one I would choose, and it's the albums Folklore and Evermore.
Right.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. But I also would not have gone to Loverfest because I was not, I was in my I can't do this by myself era.
Okay.
And also I love those two albums.
I do too. I love Folklore so much and Evermore. So yeah, I would probably pick that. Is this in a world where like she'd also have already toured Lover?
No, you can't.
Okay. So I would probably pick
like the actual world we had, or
and she's just playing these two albums,
not playing anything. Just like the actual timeline we had. Loverfest got canceled, and we got Folklore, and we got Evermore.
Correct.
Everything that we have, or an alternate timeline where COVID doesn't happen. So we get Loverfest, we get a tour for Lover, but then Folklore and Evermore never exist, at least.
No. Then I pick Folklore every time. Yeah, Folklore, Evermore every time. Yeah,
that was confusing.
Folklore, Folklore, Evermore every time. Sorry. Yeah. Like, absolutely. I would pick that every time. I feel she may want to give her time to have a baby. That is if she chooses to. Yeah. I mean, if she chooses to have a baby, hopeful one. Yeah. If she does, like, whatever she wants.
she's gonna do, if she decides to have a baby, just like, Beyonce, just like, and I mean, plenty of female musicians have had babies, multiple babies. She can do both. And like, especially because they have help and they have private jets and, all those kind of things that make it a lot easier. So I do think there was an hopeful one. I'm not saying this is from you. I'm just saying there was a lot of conversation at some point out in the world of this thinking of like, I think because of like wish list of saying like, I want to have these babies, and somehow that means that she's not going to continue to be able to be Taylor Swift, or like to even like that she was gonna, like we were talking about, like she was gonna retire because of that song, and it's like, no, she can do both. Beyonce did, like
yes, like
we can do both.
We can walk and chew gum, guys. You know what I mean? She can have a baby into her.
If that's what she wants, I hope that she's able to, and that she's able to do it in a safe and as private a way as she wants to.
Totally. And she will. If it was in a forest, maybe it would be cool. Absolutely, that would be super awesome.
Oh my god! Wait,
like an outdoor.
What? Okay, but also like, what if it's at Red Rocks?
Oh, if that Red Rocks would kick ass. Red Rocks is one of the best music venues of all time.
I would.
Oh my god, the sound quality at Red Rocks is so excellent. Holy shit!
But like, if it was, like just her and a guitar and a piano.
No, it would be
at Red Rocks.
Aliens would invade just because they'd be so curious. They'd be like, "What? What is happening?"
Like, we have a wristband. Let us in.
Yeah, like, now you need to invade.
We have a wristband.
This YouTube channel I watched, Mend with Mare, she talked about how it took her over a week to recover from the air. Me too. It took me.
I'm still not recovered, and I didn't even go.
The first one took me like a week. The second one took me a little bit longer because of other stuff. But like, it was so exhausting just standing there and dancing. I have no idea how she performed that show 3 nights in a row, 5 nights in a row. Like all of the, I can't believe it. My partner, who is a singer, he was like he was like, I don't know how she's doing this. Like he's like, literally, I don't know how she's doing this.
Just physically. Yeah.
Physically, her voice with the amount of movement, the length of the stage. Where is the stamina? It's like, that is, it's unheard of. It's amazing.
And never had to cancel for sick. I mean, we know now she was sick, but did not cancel.
Yeah.
Never, her voice just got better. Like you never heard any strain or tear or anything on her voice. Wow.
It's literally crazy.
Yeah, it just got better. It just got better as it went on. And that is truly the gag of it all, as the youth say.
Yeah. And the amount of walking and running and dancing, the length of that stage is so huge. It's, I mean, I like literally slept for 2 days after the Eras tour. The first, like literally in bed, like I'm exhausted. I don't know. I have amnesia. Like, I don't even know what happened to me. Like I'm so like worn out. And also, let me tell you that this is insane. So the Tampa show that I went to, there was still the flight trackers happening.
Yeah.
They hadn't gotten taken down yet. And the craziest thing was that we were still in the parking lot of the venue, of the stadium, trying to get out of the gridlock traffic for so long. And her plane had already touched back down in Nashville, but and we had moved like not even 1 mile.
It's wild.
That is so insane to me that I can't, I'm like, what do you mean Taylor Swift's home? Home from what? This?
I'm not even home.
She's home. I live in this state. You know what I mean? What do you mean? She's already landed in Nashville. crazy. Like, it was like one of those moments where like, yeah, her life is so different than anyone else's. Like, it's so crazy to me that we haven't even gotten out of this parking lot yet, and she's like at home. Wild.
The benefits of a private jet, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, totally. And just crazy. I mean, seriously. A full production and choreo of Right Where You Left Me would give me a stroke. Yes, I would. I'd pass out.
Can I just interject for a second? If you can approve this, Holly, I think maybe what we should do at this point is we will continue to read the comments that we haven't addressed yet. But if people want to start submitting
their questions,
questions,
sure,
and then that'll give people time to get them in, and give us time to go through the rest of so we don't miss anybody's comments, because we love addressing everybody's contributions.
Yeah. So start typing in your questions, and we'll just keep doing this. So yay. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
And if there's one that's like specific just for me or just for Holly, make sure that you specify that. Otherwise, we'll both answer them as we see fit.
True. Absolutely. Hold on one second. Let me just click on this, and then I just pulled that thing out. So she copyrighted the song. The clips that are in the music video are not okay. This is about Elizabeth Taylor. Just So,
I'll talk about it as best I can with my limited knowledge. But yes, the clips are not hers, which is why she gives credit to all the clips at the end. But the music video as an entity is still her music video, even though it's unusual. Shall we say that? So but it is a good question, Mike, that I don't know. And we don't really have like, I would think if we had like a lyric insert in the albums, which we don't, if I recall correctly, I haven't like actually opened my albums in a while because they're all framed. Then it would probably say after the lyrics, like the copyright. And then we would be able to find out if for some reason the song itself was copyrighted in 2024. Or actually, I think I can probably grab my CD. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yes, I can. Yay. Woo. Oh, this one's still wrapped up, but that's okay. I can unwrap it. Oh, you have yours. Okay. If not, then that is because I think you would have to, my guess would be like because if you don't copyright something, then it's like a free for all, right? That like people can, I mean, that's why we get copyright strikes right on here.
Yeah. She had to buy the rights, so she didn't get a copyright strike. What am I looking for?
And then she would have to put a copyright on it, like because it's not just the clips, it's her music with the clips, maybe. Otherwise, people could just kind of do what they want with it, would be my understanding. But again, not my area expertise, not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, this one has 2024 also.
Oh, it does.
And that's when she wrote it.
Well, then there you go.
I mean, but that makes sense because she was still on the Eras tour. That's when she said she wrote it, right?
But
so like, it's for the song.
Look at Fade to Ophelia, because that, but that's obviously
there's one. It doesn't say it song by song. It's just one. Statement that they're all
okay. I see.
Hold on. See that?
Okay, so then
here?
Okay, I see.
So they're all 2020. Well, actually, nope. Hold on. Let me take it back. Hold on. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. They all do have. Okay. I'm sorry. There's a lot on here that are 2024, and this one that's sticking out, Opalite, is 2025. That's Opalite's 2025. Fate of Ophelia 24. Father Figure is 24. 24. Let me look.
Okay, I have a theory.
So she wrote Opalite. What is this weird? Oh, never mind. No, wait, what is this? I can't tell what this is. I don't know what's happening.
Because your eyes were installed in the 1900s. Welcome to the club.
No, I don't understand why this placement is here like this.
Oh.
Okay, so here's where my confusion is lying.
Okay. And I'm going to take off my cardigan because I'm just like really hot.
Okay. You see this one that's sticking out?
Yeah.
That says, see how it says 2025 at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. So on first glance, like, oh, that means Opalite, right? But
yeah.
Opalite is also, I think this one sticking out might just be, I don't know what this means.
Huh.
Because Opalite right here says 2024.
Okay. And then does Elizabeth Taylor have?
Elizabeth Taylor is 2024. Right here. But maybe this means the artwork. Maybe this is like except it's so weird because it says producers Max Martin, Shellback, and Taylor Swift mixed blah blah blah. Let me just read this more package. Okay, so it's the artwork. Packaging art.
Okay.
Packaging art. Project support and coordination. Yeah, but it's like putting all of it in 2025, which is weird.
Well, no, because the album came out in 2025.
I understand that, but
okay. Well, I took a moment. Okay, well, here's what I think happened with the music video, and you still noodle on that. I think because it's not original video, like picture video in the music video, then I think, as we were kind of talking about before, the copyright of the song then is the copyright on the video. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. It's not
the song is 2024.
Yeah. Okay.
She can't have a copyright for the clips of Elizabeth Taylor because she doesn't own the copyright for them. So that's why they're listed.
Copyright for the entity of it, like the order of the clips or something like that. But it sounds like I'm wrong, which I said. No. I'm probably wrong, and then 3 seconds later we figure out that I was.
It's not. I mean, it's just that. You know what? I'm interested by this right here. I'm going to look up this. I think this is her copyright number, and I wonder if it has to be the same one that's. Okay, I'm going to noodle through this later because now I'm like, hold on.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay, let's go to the next thing. It is not a music video. It is more of a tribute, yes, to Elizabeth Taylor by Taylor Swift in video form. Correct. 100%.
Right, but it's still also the official music video.
Yeah.
So.
But it's I get it. It's using all of Taylor. Yeah. Elizabeth Taylor's thing. Taylor?
Me, Taylor? So you have to make it complicated, right? You got to specify which, if it's Taylor Swift or Taylor Swiftie.
Totally. Did Elizabeth Taylor ever date Clint Eastwood? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
In Wildest Dreams, Elizabeth Taylor, Taylor Swift, and Clint Eastwood's son. I don't think Elizabeth Taylor ever dated Clint Eastwood. Let's Google it. I don't think that she did. But are you saying that the Wildest Dreams, Elizabeth Taylor, Taylor Swift, and Clint Eastwood's son? I don't.
I'm a little confused about what because she kind of looks like Elizabeth Taylor in the Wildest Dreams video because she's got the dark hair.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely a shout out to another. What is the movie, Elizabeth? Is it Out of Africa?
No, that's Meryl Streep.
Wait, what was the name of that? What is the name of that movie that I can't remember? That Wildest Dreams is.
It makes me think of Out of Africa, but that's just not an Elizabeth Taylor movie. So you're obviously thinking of something else that I'm not familiar with or not thinking of.
It's right on the.
While you're Googling that, I'm going to just jump down to a comment that I am seeing by Learby about White Diamonds being a perfume by Elizabeth Taylor. Very, very famous ad campaign. And we have talked about that a little bit. So thank you for reminding us about that. And it reminded me that, again, this is, maybe it's not weird. I don't know. But the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation / House of Taylor sent out basically PR boxes to a lot of Taylor Swift content creators. Not us. Sadly, we would have loved it, but that's okay. That's not why we're here.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was cute because it had white diamonds in it. It had like a house. It said House of Taylor. It's very cute. It had the same picture that I got when I bought my crew neck. it's interesting to me because, I mean, obviously the foundation is not going to send out a PR package. So I think it would be from the House of Taylor. Like that's the line of like the merch, basically. I don't know. I found it interesting again in this whole rollout of it's almost like the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation people, House of Taylor, seem to be promoting this more than Taylor Swift herself.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It's wild.
Yeah, I think it's great. And again, I am encouraging everyone to either, you know, go look at the merch and see if there's any merch you like, or just, as Swifties like to do, give $13 to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I just,
absolutely.
I am admittedly a little frustrated that the Elizabeth Taylor video does not make any mention of the foundation.
I know.
People just decided that all this money went there, but it didn't. So, at least not that we have any reason to believe that it actually did.
Yeah, it's weird.
It seems like a real wasted opportunity. So
completely,
but that's okay. We can go make our own donations.
So. Yeah, we can, and we should, and we will. Mm-hmm. The Grammy season is August to August. Yes, it is. It's August to August.
My brain just was thinking that album was coming out now, and obviously not coming out till June, the Olivia one. So that's where my brain got stuck. But I got there in the end. Thank you for everybody.
And that's like sometimes like when you're watching the Grammys, you're like, why is this album in this? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I forgot that it's like
it's very confusing because that's not how it usually goes.
I wish Taylor would realize she is one of the best vocalists of our time. Absolutely. People look for the flashy singing, which she can do, but they don't look for her nuanced vocals. Amen. Amen to this. Because there are very, and I mean very few singers that can deliver emotion the same with such clarity like Taylor. And I mean, sometimes it's one word, 3 emotions. You know what I mean? Like she can change the feel of how she's saying the word, her pauses, how she breaks up a word. I mean, she's so incredibly gifted at this. I mean, she is she might even be the best at it. I like truly, I feel like Tom York is up there too, but like she is so absolutely incredible at her emotional performance of a song. I say 2028 spring summer. Yeah,
we're gonna have to start like a
pot contest.
Yeah.
Because
everybody has different ideas, and none of us know.
We don't know. I loved Sabrina's Coachella performance.
So did we. Absolutely. We talked a lot about it at the top of the show. So just you can go back to that when this is all posted. Yay!
Taylor can be the tour nanny. Woo!
I would love. Can you imagine?
No.
Like, first of all, you get to like.
I would die.
Be with them like a totally adorable baby.
Yeah,
you get so like pressure. All the best equipment and stuff.
Totally.
You'd get a little bit of an insight in Taylor's life. Probably not tons, but you would. And then you sort of you would get to see at least parts of the show. Like, I mean, you wouldn't be bringing the baby to the show, obviously, but maybe like rehearsal, like to bring the baby, like to see Taylor while she's, all that kind of stuff. So you kind of
the get pressure. I would die.
I would love it.
I would be like, please do not let anything happen to this kid while I'm watching him or her.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, you always think that about any kid. You just really don't want anything.
No, I know. Like I would. I know, but like there'd be extra. Holy shit!
You'd have to go into hiding.
I mean, like truly, like God forbid something. I mean, please.
Yeah.
I mean,
it would be a little bit of a pressure situation, but taking care of other people's children other people's children does have that level of pressure to it. But...
Yes, it's high pressure for sure. Mm-hmm. I want to see another Tay and Sabrina song collab. Yeah, that would be amazing. Would love.
That would be. I feel like Sabrina's kind of stepping into her collab era. Like, I'm pretty sure she's going to be on the new Madonna album. It looks like, and she did that. Like, who else could she collaborate with? That I mean, nobody's bigger than like Madonna and Taylor Swift, so she could collab with anybody at this point. So,
and I was so struck by how much Sabrina looked like Madonna when they were performing.
It was wild.
Like, it was really interesting, and how much their vocal tones sounded so similar.
So
very
good.
cool. Very cool. Okay. White Diamonds is awesome.
And yes, if Tim McGraw at least is not on the Taylor's version of Tim McGraw, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I'll be okay, but I'll be a little disappointed. So I agree.
You want Tim McGraw singing in the Tim McGraw song?
Oh. Yeah, like
I think it should be a bonus, like a bonus debut. I mean, like a bonus track.
Sure, either way. Yeah. But I think that would be pretty amazing.
It would be awesome. It would be so cool. It would be great. I would love that. I would, yeah. Forever was also a Taylor. Yep, it sure was. Was also a Taylor, Elizabeth Taylor perfume.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
She Out of Africa. That was the English Patient. That's what I was thinking about.
But
yeah.
Was that wasn't Elizabeth Taylor, was it? That was
no. It's just I feel like it's
a lot older when that movie.
Yeah, I just feel like it was.
But that's what you were thinking of.
Reference, yeah.
Gotcha.
In my head, it looks like it. Cleopatra. Are we naming films? Elizabeth.
No,
we're not doing that.
We've been in a million movies. Yeah.
No, Elizabeth Taylor did not date Clint Eastwood. While they were not romantically involved, they were friendly and met on the set of the 1968 war film Where Eagles Dare, which starred Eastwood and Taylor's then husband, Richard Burton. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you.
Okay. So, and if we go back to the comment, I'm sorry, I forget the user's name. Apologies. But is the I'm not sure what the implication is of this. Is it that Taylor, because Taylor did date that Eastwood for like a minute, right? I'm assuming the implication is that maybe would be what got her interested into Elizabeth Taylor if they had dated, which we know they didn't. I hope the implication is not that somehow that was like an like she wouldn't date somebody as an Easter egg, and obviously that was it was a long time ago, was it? Because it was before Joe, was it not? I don't remember.
Before Joe? We're talking about the Wildest Dreams video?
No. When she dated the Eastwood.
Oh yeah, I don't. It was way before Joe.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. She would never use her. She would never date somebody as an Easter egg. That's beyond the pale, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
And obviously we know that they didn't date, but I also don't think that like. I just feel like that's not the conversations that like famous people have. I could be wrong. I'm not.
I think she dated Connor Kennedy just because he was a Kennedy.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah,
but I mean, but then see okay. So the implication then would be she dated Eastwood son, and then in their and somehow their conversations about like who his dad dated in the past then created or sparked her interest in Elizabeth Taylor. I'm not saying it's not possible. I mean, it didn't happen, right? Because Clint and Elizabeth didn't date. But in that world, if we were, I don't think that famous people really talk about like their famous connections so much. Maybe I'm wrong, but like ultra famous people, not like name dropping. But I could be wrong. Right. I don't know. And we don't know when Taylor became interested in Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, I have no clue. I mean,
it's an interesting theory.
It is an interesting theory. Last week, Olivia Levin released a book called
I Want This Book. I want this book so badly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous, the outside of it.
Yeah, the outside of it. I haven't seen the inside of it yet, but yeah, that
there's
I cannot wait.
Really beautiful illustrations in it.
Very excited. Very, very, very exciting. Do you guys think Sabrina will go on tour again, even knowing that she just got out of tour? Do I think that she will go on tour ever again? Yes. Yeah.
I think Absolutely. She is. I think she's
probably open for the Madonna. I think Madonna's going back on tour.
Oh,
open for that's special guest. I meant special guest.
But I think she's. All indications from what I see is she does seem to be telling everybody that she's going to tour Man's Best Friend. And I think it's going to be kind of soon. Like, I even think like this Coachella was like a jumping off point for it. She's had several posts and things where she said like, be back here soon, like at the end of the short and sweet tour. And I feel like, I feel like she is just like boom bumping right into the next. I could be wrong. I don't know, but
I love that. And
she certainly got like the choreography down for a couple of songs already.
Totally. And she's just continues to skyrocket. Like Sabrina is in a really good upward trajectory of her career.
Yeah. Again, I would like to see her maybe switch it up just a little bit, but that's a personal preference. I know a lot of people like her shtick, basically, for lack of a better term. The humor, like, I don't know. Her voice is so incredible.
It is so incredible.
What it is that I want is I would really love some more like emotionally raw, laid bare, without the humor, like real emotional ballads. Still can mix in the fun stuff. Obviously, she's great at that, and I love it. I would really love that. I think it would be stunning.
I think that she's gonna immediately tour. I don't think she's stopping.
Yeah.
I don't. I think that she will immediately tour man's best friend. I think so.
That's a great question. No, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. Does anyone else have any more questions? I keep doing stuff. Okay. Does anyone else have a Q&A or want us to talk about something specific to Tortured Poets? Anything? Probably no, not for a while. Sabrina might not. I think Sabrina's immediately touring again. I don't think she's stopping at all. I personally don't.
Yeah.
I think she's on too big of a high.
Wouldn't be surprised if she announces it really soon.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either.
But again, we could be wrong. We could put create another pot for that. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? Does anyone else have any other questions for us?
I know, like we didn't, but I mean, I do feel like people ask us questions all the time anyway, but this is like your opportunity to ask us stuff that's maybe not so directly related to Taylor or the current music industry. So I guess if you want to take advantage of that, you can, but you don't have to.
Or like, do you want to say your theories that we haven't been able to get to, or like whatever you guys want? We'll just.
I did think of a question that I might reserve for like if I ever meet Taylor, a question.
Oh, nice.
But the question is like, see, here's the thing. Do you think she ever like like if you came to her and you said, I think this song is about this, this, and this. See, I don't think she would confirm or deny.
I think it depends on what level of the circle you are in with her. I think that
fan going up, just Do you
know what I mean?
Just like in real life where we have not become best friends with her yet, and it's my first time meeting her, and I'm like, I'm trying to, you know how we talked before about like what you would say if you met her. Yes. I have no idea. I don't have anything.
I'd faint. I know that about me. I'm like a fainting goat. I would faint. Like I would faint and then be like, you know what I mean? Like, why?
And forgive me, Holly. If I was with you, I'd be like, yeah, I'll deal with her in a minute.
Yeah,
let's just have our conversation.
Rightfully so. Like I'm rightfully so. 100%. Like, just step on over me. I'm gonna faint. No problem. I think that she wouldn't confirm it to a fan because I don't know. Actually, she might. It depends on what mood she's in, probably. But again, you know. I think she likes the mystery, you know?
I do. So failing that, and assuming that I would not get an answer on that, the question that I think that I would want to ask is, when you are sitting down and you're writing your lyrics and you come up with like, there are lyrics obviously that have double meanings, like the lyric, and I'll just like, for lack of a better explanation, because I can tell my brain's fried a little bit. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you. I've been focused on this, of the two different meanings of that, of like either I'm handcuffing you to me and I'm making you leave with me, or I'm going to break so many laws to get you to leave with me that they're taking me away in handcuffs. Right. Okay. So like, I've been thinking about this lyric and how brilliant it is and how it has two different meanings. And I think the question I want to ask is, when you sit down to write it, do you already know that it has these multiple meanings, or does that just sort of like happen? You know, like, is the intention to have the multiple, because sometimes she writes the songs in 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think it depends on the song. Like with that song, I'm Gonna Get You Back, even the title is a double meaning. So she's probably like, this is going to be a song that where the title in and of itself is two different meanings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw in a lot of double, but like, I think there's sometimes where it just happens and she writes it and then she's like, oh, so too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think it's like, she's just that smart, you know, like her brain just works on that level. And so it's not even intentional, but then it's like, but that's what it is, you know, like there's some people who just can come up with that stuff.
And like, also, I mean, I can't speak for her by any means on how she creatively operates, but these singers that I have been in relationships with, they have so many lyrics just ready. Like they're like something that they'll come up with at some point and they put it, you know, in their phones or wherever they store them. But usually
she said she does that.
Yeah. So, like, and then they're like, this, you know what, like, I'll get to the, like, this is the perfect place for that one sentence that I've been like wanting to know where it goes for like years. You know what I mean? They'll just put it in, you know, so, and then
good point.
On top of that, then it's like, probably like, sometimes it's like, holy shit. And it works so perfect. Cause it, in this instance right here in this song, it has like a complete two different meanings. You know what I mean? Cool. I mean, just very cool. Don't Smile is like, Don't Smile is like an emotional song without humor. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what made me think that is actually watching on Friday and watching her perform that song. That's exactly what made me think of that. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is exceptional. I need more of this, basically.
Absolutely.
It was so heartfelt and her voice was so incredible. I mean, the whole performance, but that one was.
Absolutely. How cool. Like, how cool to be such a good performer. I mean, it's just
awesome. That's a talent all on its own.
Without question. Yeah. I want to ask,
like, I can sing and I can sing in my house really well. I mean, that's a town horn. But like, if I was singing in front of other people or on stage or something, forget it. It'd be a mess. I'd be pitchy. I'd be wobbly.
Yeah.
Because I get nervous, you know? So it's absolutely a skill.
It's super interesting. Like, yeah. I mean, it is. And at that level, like at the Taylor Swift level of like stadiums, like 80,000 people like hanging on everywhere. You know that this is being live streamed across the entire planet. There's like millions of people watching it. It's like the pressure. It's just wild. I guess she just gets used to it. But I mean, it's just wild to think that would be a part of like your normal life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how you get used to it. But yeah, I guess after you do it 20 years.
I know, it's crazy. I want to ask Taylor Swift if she referenced Grace O'Malley in the Fate of Ophelia music video.
And
that
then
would
you
be an
come back and tell us, Jared.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to know this because Grace O'Malley is such an epic badass in history. Yeah, it would be, it's like if we're going by like reference lists, I would take up her whole life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if she would answer them. I think she probably would answer something like this more so than who's it about. But like, are you referencing Grace O'Malley? Like, that would be super cool. I would love to
I think you're right.
I think it would be cool to do one whole album that's all collabs.
I want it. I think we've talked about this before, like how that Celine Dion did that duets album a million years ago.
Yeah.
God, I would love it. I would love it so much. And it would be interesting, like, would it be all new songs or would it be covers of that art? Like, say she did something with Dolly Parton. Would it be a Dolly Parton song or would it be an old Taylor Swift song or would it be a new Taylor Swift song? Or, you know, what would it the possibilities are tremendous.
Think it is tremendous, but I think I would want it to be the other artist's song that because I haven't heard her sing that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I don't know. I would literally give anything to have her do a collab with Thom Yorke from Radiohead. Their voices together would, I mean, otherworldly. It would be an experience that I wouldn't recover from. I wouldn't recover from it.
It would be very interesting to see who she would choose, because she does have such a wide musical base and knowledge. And she is so respected by basically everyone in the music industry that she I almost feel like she could choose who she would want, like her dream collabs.
Totally.
It'd be really, really fascinating.
It would be so cool to see who she picks.
Mm-hmm.
But I would want to hear Tom York and her voice together. Like, I would love it so much. But yeah, it would be super interesting. Who would you want to hear her with?
I think I've talked about this a little bit before. I would like to with Dolly. I think she would be fantastic with Teddy Swims. I think she would be really good. I would love with Alanis. I want her to do something else with the Chicks. Like, I feel like the Chicks were really underused in Sooner the Better. I would like something more with that. Yeah, I would. Who else would I like? Oh, Sarah Bareilles.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Amazing.
What is Melinda? Wait, what is her first name? I'm having a
Linda Rossi.
No, not.
Oh, Belinda Carlisle from
Belinda Carlisle. Kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would also sound really good with Bonnie Raitt, but I would also like her with. I mean, I want her to do a collab with like NF or
if she did the Bangles. What if she did Eternal Flame with the Bangles?
Oh yeah, I put that on the Sparks app. Absolutely. Oh. When Andreas asked that question, completely Eternal Flame, 100%. It would be amazing. Amazing. Oh my God, it would be amazing.
It'd be amazing. Can I tell a funny story that I always like to tell whenever the Bangles come up? So when I was like 19 years old, my family and I moved to Southern Ohio. And for me, without getting into a long story, it was sort of a spontaneous for me to go along with them. So I didn't know anything about Southern Ohio at all, really.
Okay.
I'm unpacking my things. This is like day 1, day 2. And I've got the radio on, because back then you listen to the radio. Right. And the DJs kept talking about tickets to the Bangles. And I was like, well, that's fun. The Bangles are touring. That's so good. I would like to see that. It took me a very, very long time to figure out it was the Cincinnati Bengals, the football team, and not the girl band from the 80s, the Bangles.
Oh my God, that's funny. Could you imagine if you got tickets and you like showed up and you're like, wait, what is this?
Right? It's just show up to a completely different event.
What the hell is this? Yeah. Oh my God, that would be funny.
Yeah, there was a bit of a steep learning curve moving there, but
I can imagine. That's hilarious. Bengals are amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
The group. But I don't know anything about the football team at all. Didn't Tony Bennett do a duets album first? I mean, so many people have done a duets album.
Yeah, I don't know which one was first, but they were around the same time. Hi, Teely, and happy birthday!
Hi, Teely. Happy birthday! Woo!
Yeah, they're on. It was definitely around the same time, because Tony Bennett he's done several duet, because he did the Lady Gaga one, but that wasn't for a while.
He did an Amy Winehouse one.
Oh, that's right. But like his first one, it feels like it was around that time.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have done duet albums, right? I don't know. I just feel like it's something, but I don't know. Maybe it's just those two.
Yeah, the Celine Dion one, though, if I recall,
I feel like Barbra Streisand's done a duet album.
Ooh, probably. Yeah. So the Celine Dion was all new songs. It was like Tony Bennett's were like his old, or maybe not his old standards, but standards, right? So they were like either covers of his songs or other people's songs. So maybe that's why I kind of differentiate it in my brain. But yeah, it would be. Oh, Darren saying Taylor and Tori Amos playing the piano together and singing along one of Tori's songs. Yes.
Oh my God, I would die.
Apple.
Fiona Apple's one of my other like top picks. Listen,
all amazing.
Yeah, completely amazing. If Mazzy Star came out of retirement and did a cover with Taylor, I would be so happy.
What if she just did it with all female artists?
That would be amazing.
Cool. That would
be really, very cool, except for the fact that I need Tom York to do
I know. I'm sorry.
I need Tom York to do a cover with her. Taylor Swift needs to do an album of her live performances of theirs. Amen.
Right.
100% amen. I don't know what's taking so long on that. Maybe that's what we're getting on 12/12. I would be so happy that I wouldn't even be able to speak. I wish the chicks would bring back the Dixie back in their name. Well, they're, you know, there's all that controversy here. Like it's, you know, it's in America. It's
a very American thing that it's basically also a representative for, you know, the Confederacy.
Yeah. And segregation.
We don't support that. So yeah, I mean, but I get it's like it's awkward, right? Like we got so used to saying it the other way. But they did actually
in
the branding and stuff. Oh yeah. They like did drop because for a long time they were like DXC or DXCX. So they were kind of trying to drop it for a while, I think. So yeah. But I think it's great that they did that.
Yeah, I think it was needed
for
sure. Carole King, James Taylor, Rolling Stones. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Paul McCartney, absolutely. Dolly, TLC. I would love that. Salt and Pepper, In Vogue, Backstreet Boys. I would love In Vogue and Taylor for sure. Like I would love Salt and Pepper too. That would be amazing. But In Vogue's debut album was so absolutely incredible. Oh my God, I love it.
Those are all great suggestions.
Fall Out Boy, that would be amazing. I mean, she did do the song with what's his name?
Yep. No, I'm right there. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Like, why can't I think of that guy's name? Oh, Boyz II Men. Oh my God, that would be amazing. The harmonies, the layering. God. Oh my God. No, that would be incredible. No, that would be truly incredible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, we're probably going to wrap up soon. Don't you think? I'm like, my stomach is growling. Unless you guys have more to ask us, talk about, bring up. My mom says, I love the Chicks. Their version of Landslide is amazing. Yes.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
It is totally awesome.
Been a fan from
I would love her to do a duet with Stevie Nicks. I mean, let's just say that right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be incredible. Oh my God, that would be incredible.
Do you have any other I know we didn't really get to do the polls, and that's totally fine because it doesn't work if people can't answer the polls.
Yeah. To figure out why that's not working.
But did you have any other Mary Kiss skill or anything that you wanted to do before? Because if you worked hard to come up with them, I don't want to.
No, it's totally fine. Basically it was an open vote for Marry, Kiss or Kill Me.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean that's. Anyone else want to say anything about their opinions on Torture Poets? Any little 2-year anniversary?
Like Poets and you think we're crazy for loving it?
Oh my gosh.
Here's a question. Here's a would you rather. Okay. Would you rather drive the Tay Roomba or ride the Tay Roomba?
Ride it.
I think I'd rather drive it because I want to know how it works.
Yeah, I would rather ride on it.
I'd be afraid I'd fall off.
You've got that thing though to hold on to. I would love to spin around on that thing.
It's not like it goes fast, but
I would love to ride around on that.
What if I drive it while you ride it?
That's fine. We can do that. 100%. We can 100% do that. Gypsy is so good. I love that song. Oh my God. Yeah, that would be super fun. I also still want a logistics documentary.
I know.
Eras tour. I must know how everything happened.
So how did it happen?
Yeah. How did it happen?
The thing is, we could talk about Torture Poets.
No, for the rest of my life
until June, right? I already
for the rest of my life, I'll be talking about it.
Yeah, so we'll definitely get back to it.
Yeah,
and we'll start doing song breakdowns again once Smoke and Mirrors is done and out of your. Well, it'll never be out of your system.
It will never be out of my system. But it will be I'll be able to just be done with it.
And we now officially have 2 episodes in the vault.
Yeah, we do. I need to go back. We have a Champagne Problems and we have another one So we're accumulating a vault, everyone.
Which
they will come out.
Perfect. I love it.
I know. That's funny.
Darren, what an idea.
What did you
say? Like the pole drove the T-Roomba, so it's like
that would be amazing. I would love that even more. We
That
wouldn't even need that guy in the underneath.
I know.
That was crazy. Oh my God. That would be so fun.
That
if it was
is
like,
funny.
I would definitely fall off.
Like her driving like a little race car, like
yeah, that would be so funny. That would be so fun. All right. Any part of the rest of Tortured Poets? I think we can wrap up though, if that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going. It's almost 10.
So
we have done 3.5 hours tonight of nothing but love for new artists, for Coachella, for Taylor, for the Tortured Poets department. We've answered a bunch of questions. We've poured our hearts out.
We spilled the TTPD.
We spilled the TTPD. Right? I had to like pause and think like,
it's hard. It's very hard.
It's a hard one. We've reminisced over the pure perfection of the Tortured Poets department album.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, like it is her magnum opus. So to date, so far, not forever, but like, and maybe it will always be that way. It's just perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, it is.
I love
perfection. And yet she probably will, maybe not top it, but match it.
Oh yeah, definitely. She definitely will. Absolutely. She should win a Grammy though, retroactively, because that is ridiculous. There's I mean, honestly, it's one of the greatest pieces of work that's ever been. Like, I feel like in like 500 years from now, they'll still be playing like Beethoven, Mozart, and like the Tortured Poets department.
Mm-hmm.
Like, period.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Right.
Well, everyone, I think that wraps us up, right?
Yeah.
For tonight, it's been super fun. I will be out of town next week. I'll be in Vegas, so I won't be able to do a live recording next week because I'll be in Vegas. So maybe we'll do it when I get back on a like during the week, if that works for your schedule. We'll talk about it and figure out what's going on. But there's no way I can do it in the middle of the festival. The crazy rock.
That would be hard.
Tortured Poets department should get album of the decade. Agreed. Yeah. Album of the decade.
Mm-hmm. That would be the way they could make up for it.
Yeah. Can the T-Roomba run for governor of California?
Maybe. It probably doesn't have any allegations against it. So.
True.
Let's hope.
Clean slate. Yep. The T-Roomba is now governing things. Did everyone see that Neil deGrasse Tyson said that Taylor Swift should be running the world? Like love. Yes.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. And didn't he also say that maybe it wasn't him? Somebody said like the alien who would you send up to meet the aliens or whatever?
Yeah, that was him. He's like, yeah. I think that was him also. Like Taylor Swift. Wait. I'll tell you right now, if she did a duet with Tom York, it would summon the aliens. Like, honestly, it would be like, what is this we're hearing from the other realms? Yes, it would. So yeah, go check that out. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's hilarious. Smart, great astrophysicist. And he knows what's up. He's like, yep, Taylor Swift should be running the world. Period. Yeah, agreed. Taylor said that she's afraid of going to space, as most people should be. Like, space is crazy scary. Like, can you imagine going to space? Like, I think about it quite frequently, and I would be scared. I'd want to see it so bad. But seeing the whole planet so far away, and it's dicey. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, it's just crazy. Holly, please don't lose the challenger in a bet in Vegas. I won't. I'll try not to. I'll try.
This is Holly. Holly would come away with she'd beat the house.
I'll try. Guys, I will try. I'm going to rage out. I can't wait. It's going to be very fun. I cannot wait. So yeah, then we'll see you when I get back, and we'll have, I mean, you know, God only knows what will happen between now and then.
Right. That's okay. We'll be here.
And if you have to, pick red. I will. I'll pick. I would pick
or
red.
13.
Yeah, 13
or both.
Red 13. Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Well, I've had a blast. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was so late. It's okay. I was hula hooping in the drum circle on the beach.
Of course you were. I mean, that's what I was doing all day. Was hula hooping to a drum circle on the beach. Who doesn't do that on their Sundays? I love it.
My mom is an excellent hula hooper. Like excellent.
Yeah, that is a skill.
And it's her birthday weekend, so yay. Betting on colors is a sucker bet. I would bet numbers. I would bet 3, 13, 11. I mean, those are my lucky numbers.
Yes.
3, 13, and 11. Okay. But 3 is my most lucky number, is 3. Yay. T-Lee, I love that for you. Yeah, and she's so good at it.
I'll do.
She rocks at a drum circle, everyone. I mean, she rocks everywhere, but like she really like kicks ass at a drum circle. So, alrighty. Well, it's been super great. It's been a very fun 3.5 hours. Can't wait to catch up with you guys next week. Not next week. Well, whenever I get back.
We'll let you know like we always do.
Yeah, we'll let you know like we always do. And until then and always. Peace. Love.
And Swifties. Forever.
Oh, this is cute. Bye, Divalicious mamas. You guys are hilarious.
Thank you. Have a great week. We love you. Stay safe.
Woo! Stay Swifty.
Stay Swifty.